Good morning, everybody. Here we are. It is Thursday. It is December the 4th, and we are coming at you. That's right. Coming at you on this very cold, dark morning.
Mm-hmm. Last full moon of 2025 today.
Oh, yeah? That's it, huh?
Yeah.
Today or?
Yeah, it's 18 degrees out, wind chill of 4 degrees. I'm worried about overnight freezing. It was fine coming into work for me.
Yeah, it was fine.
It's probably time to bring my plants in.
I know MoDOT was out last night. They were salting the roads and making sure everything was going to be okay for the commute this morning.
Right.
So far, so good. I made it in fine. I want to be positive today.
Really?
Because it's the Christmas party?
Well, yeah, we got our Christmas party coming up.
Look at you having a good day.
I'm trying.
It's amazing.
I mean, it just started. It'll change.
I hope you're excited about the Hubbies.
Oh, yes.
The awards?
Second annual Hubbard Radio Hubbies.
Yes. Rafe, are you coming tonight?
What?
Are you coming to the party
Yeah.
before Hot Shots? Okay.
Yes.
Well, you're at Hot Shots at what time? 6:30?
6:30.
Yeah, it'll be over by then.
Been a long night.
Yeah, party's over at what, 6?
Yeah.
Where's that? Cottleville?
Cottleville.
How far is Cottleville to Fenton?
Oh, not far.
Like 20 minutes?
All right.
Not bad.
Not far. I'm not going out after.
That's what we always
You're
say.
putting the flag on the moon right now.
I'm saying it right now. I'm saying it right now.
Well, I'm not going out
I will
either.
not be peer pressured into going out after.
Nor will I.
I'm saying it right now at 6:10 a.m.
That's good. Let's get it out there.
I am not going out. If you see me out after 6 o'clock, say, Rizz, go home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay? St. Louis, if you see me out tonight after, we'll say 6:30. After, we'll say 7. If you see me out after 7:15 tonight.
If you're out at 7:15, you are out because the
Yeah.
party ends at 6.
I know.
If he's out past
Do one more.
10 p.m., send him home.
Send me home. Oh, God, if I'm past 10 p.m.,
God
oh,
help
God.
us all.
God help us all.
That'd be fun.
My husband, because I won't see Tim tomorrow until like I'm home after the party, and I was like, hey, party ends at 6. I'll be home after 6. He's like, do you need me to come pick you up? And I go,
Not this year.
not this year. We have to work the next day.
We have to work the next day.
I can't get all crazy at Wendy's like I did last year.
Yeah, last year was last year on a Friday or during the week?
It was during the week, but we were off because I think like Rafe was in Hawaii. I think Moon was
Yeah, it
somewhere.
was later in the year.
I don't know if it was our last show or if it was just like the guys were off and we didn't have enough to
Okay.
have a show.
I think it
No, it
was
was later in the year.
Yeah, I think it was in that time period where ratings don't really count. So I'm like,
Screw it. Yeah. Okay.
St.
was
Louis could wake
amazing.
themselves up the next morning.
Whoa.
'Cause we're going out.
And we did.
And we did.
And I left my car at the Four Hands in the Valley that night.
And I lost my Hubby Award that night.
You did?
My certificate, yes. I left it somewhere.
It's probably at Wendy's in the bar.
It's probably hung up at the bar in Wendy's.
Well, I saw one. I thought it was just a mock-up on eBay.
No, that's not
That's
mine.
probably the real one.
Spent
it's
so
on
much
eBay.
time on that.
I know, and I felt so bad.
Actually, Anna Pagano, our dear coworker, spent a lot of time on that.
I
She's the best.
lost because I was going to brag to my wife. I won a hubby.
You remember what you won?
Nicest shoes.
Nope.
Yeah.
That is not a category.
Well,
Most likely to be a radio host.
that got it.
Very good.
Thank you.
Got it. What's the new category this year? Nicest hair?
We have best hair at Hubbard. We also have who from the staff gets down to Il Balago the fastest, which was very entertaining to count the votes on that. Who does the most around Hubbard?
I will tell you that if King Scott doesn't win the nicest hair in the building,
Riots will start.
it's a sham. The hubbies are a sham. Year 2, sham.
Well,
I'm up against some good competition.
yeah, you are.
Like Tommy and...
And if Tommy doesn't win the fastest to Il Balago, Tommy the boss, for happy hour, sham.
The committee and I, we were discussing, like, do we let people win 2 years in a row categories that maybe they'd won before?
And
Do
what
we
did
give
what did
multiple hubbies away?
What did the committee say?
We are going to allow a second year winning on certain categories this year because we didn't say that in the voting.
Okay.
But we did cap it at one hubby per person. So there was a person here at Hubbard St. Louis who won 4 different hubbies.
Is that person in this room?
No, she is not.
Oh, I was talking about me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we decided with the committee, we said, you know what, we want more people to have a moment, so we used discretion and picked the category that we thought that best suited that person that they won out of the 4. And then
Controversy already.
Then it went to the second runner-up or the runner-up for the others.
Now, if you win one, dude, you have to think.
Yeah.
Was I runner-up?
Right.
Ooh.
And I'm not going to ever say
man.
who or what.
Not if we hook you up to this car battery. Mm-hmm. So tonight, we'll be doing some mixing and mingling. Work the room, if you would, which is nice, which is what the holiday parties are all about.
Caroling. We're going to do some caroling, some jingling.
Yeah, there's
mixing
karaoke.
and mingling.
I forgot this karaoke. There's a taco bar, from what I hear. I need to eat this year. I never eat.
Yeah. Do it.
I never, because I don't like to eat around people.
I get
Why?
it.
It's a thing with me. I'm crazy.
You're like a conehead when you
I
eat?
kind of get it.
I get it.
I don't get
Just
it.
shaking
Just
hands.
eat.
You have to.
I don't like to, I don't know, there's a lot of people looking and
Yeah.
I like to eat like an animal alone.
like hide. I like to hide. I'll go in a corner.
Does your misophonia get activated?
No,
Okay.
it's just a weird thing. I just don't like people watching me eat.
Well,
I
now
get it.
everybody's going to be doing that tonight.
And it's tacos.
Taco bar.
Those are so weird to eat in front of people too. There's no.
You're not going to be happy no matter what we're eating.
You're right.
Okay.
You're right. All right, so we got at this radio station introverts and we've got our extroverts, but there's a third thing now. Who sent me this? Was this you, Rafe?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Did you read what this is?
I did.
An
I actually think
so an
I
atrovert.
kind of relate in a way.
Have you heard it? So introverts, extroverts, and now atroverts.
Atroverts.
I've always said, before you read it, I think people think that I'm extroverted. But I've always said I'm an introvert with an extroverted career. Like, I get my energy from my alone time. But I like being around people, but like that takes away. I always I get my energy at home. I like my alone time. I like to sit with my thoughts and my journal and write. And that makes me feel recharges my battery.
Sure,
and they say that's whatever recharges your battery, that's what you are.
Mm-hmm.
I am for sure an introvert with an extrovert job.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
But I think we might be this, what you're about to read.
So has nobody's heard of this
No.
third category?
I do not.
Atrovert. Introvert, extrovert, atrovert. And this new personality type is making waves. And if you've ever felt like a total outsider, this may be for you. So this comes from a psychiatrist, a guy named Rami Kaminsky. And he coined the term by mixing atro, meaning other, and vert, to turn. Basically, while everyone else is looking inward or outward, the atrovert is looking in a completely different direction than the crowd. So this guy actually realized this about himself when he was a kid in the Boy Scouts. While all the other kids were awed by the uniforms and pledges, he just felt nothing. He describes it as being immune to the Bluetooth phenomenon, which is interesting. The Bluetooth phenomenon. The automatic emotional pairing most people do when they're in a group. So when you're in a group of people, the group tends to all glom onto the same thing. Mm-hmm. So when you're around people, it's the group think. Mm-hmm. It's the herd mentality. So if you've got this atrovert trait, you're not hooking up with the herd. But here's the cool part. Being an outsider isn't a problem to be fixed. The psychiatrist calls it a gift because you're not desperate to belong to a tribe. You end up with serious emotional independence and originality.
So this is the kind of people that float between cool kids, skaters, the athletes.
I think so. I think these are the floaters.
These are the independent thinkers who could spot a hive mind mentality a mile away because they weren't part of a hive. So if you've never liked clubs or cliques or followed the herd, don't worry. You're not broken. You're an atrovert. So atroverts don't strongly identify with social groups and consistently feel detached from group dynamics. You generally prefer solitude and small gatherings over large social events. You seek deep, meaningful connections rather than a large number of shallow ones. And this personality type is often associated with emotional independence and tendency to have original ideas. So those are atroverts.
Okay.
Does it make sense? Questions?
I don't know. I don't think I'm this. I think I'm still an introvert with an extroverted career and hobbies.
I think I could take a little from this. I could take a little from this.
Same, after hearing you describe it.
I could take a little from this. I do get the Bluetooth phenomenon thing, though.
The notes I saw were a little different. So.
I do have a tendency to not hook up with if there's a group who's locked into something. I sometimes have a tendency to not.
Yeah, I think that's part of a comedian's brain too. Is like you're an observer who's reporting back what you see. You know, like Colin Quinn said that one time. He's like, somebody was like mad at him because he didn't agree with them on something that was like an easy thing to get behind, right? Like a thing that makes people feel. I don't remember what it was. Pick your topic of the day that made everyone feel morally superior to everyone. And he was like, yeah. I didn't become a comedian to march in lockstep with the rest of society. That's kind of not what we do. Like,
right.
Our whole thing is like, hey, this is a weird thing everyone does. Like everyone's from Seinfeld to even whoever, like the thing is to be like, did you ever notice that we all do this and no one can really explain why? It's like you almost call out the hive mind sometimes. It's part of.
Well, this is
that makes sense.
This is nice to know because maybe you're feeling weird or you feel bad about yourself because you can't hook up with the group.
But I can do that. That's why I don't. Like improv is that. You have to surrender to that a little bit. You have to kind of like get on the same page with people to collaborate or improvise with folks. So when I read it as like, oh, almost what we were talking about, like preferring small. I only read the part about you like your alone time, you prefer meaningful connections, you like to hang out with small groups.
Yeah, there is a preference.
As opposed to big. And I am kind of that way.
An introvert does generally prefer solitude and small gatherings over large social events.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think for most of us, we love, if we do like the large group, it's if we're kind of on the stage and we're backstage a lot more, hanging out, yapping, and then we get to go on stage. We get to feel the energy of the crowd, but we don't have to really be
submerged
fully
in it.
Dedicated to it. But so besides being a fish head, a deadhead, and a parrot head, I think I'm totally this.
Yeah, you're good?
Yeah. I mean, I do follow all those tours.
Well, those are the introverts, and people checking in going, well, it's me.
Everybody's saying ambivert, and which sounds like Amber Alert. But I feel, I believe I am an ambivert.
What's an ambivert?
That is when, let's see, how did they describe it? So, introverted extrovert, essentially what you guys were describing before, where we have introvert as a baseline, extroverted tendencies.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I'm more that then.
Yeah, me too.
Are anyone a pervert? I don't know if that's...
Lots of pervs out there.
Lots of perverts. Hey, if you made a health or exercise-based New Year's resolution back in January, well, you're on the home stretch, guys. You're on the home stretch. Mm-hmm. And... Wait, who am I kidding? Does anybody still have a New Year's resolution going?
No, I was out.
Nobody does.
3 months in.
So only 18% of American adults made a New Year's resolution for 2025, down sharply from 38% in 2022. And, most are done. If you made it to December, good on you.
I did it.
You did it? What'd you do?
All I got to do is lose about 57 more pounds by January 1st, and I'll have completed it, and I'm still on my journey.
Yeah, you're still on it.
That is awesome.
Still on your journey.
I'm still on it. I haven't abandoned it. I just haven't made the progress I'd hoped to make by December.
That's okay. That's good.
It's a win.
Yeah, listen, one of the biggest issues is lifestyle. So many people feel that, if you're trying to make a change that doesn't fit with your personal values and long-term goals, it makes it harder to commit yourself. That's true. For example, if you're doing something temporarily to be healthier, like going vegetarian or trying to walk 10,000 steps a day, you have a better chance for success if you plan on making a permanent change rather than thinking, well, I'm not giving it up for good. You know what I mean? Like, all right, I'll go vegetarian just for, a couple months.
Yeah.
You got to make the decision to do it permanently. So that's something to keep in mind if you're planning on making a resolution heading into 2026. Plan ahead to make it permanent, even if it's something small. I don't know. I didn't have a New Year's resolution last year.
You never do that?
I don't really.
You've had some goals, though.
I've got some goals.
Like you, at the beginning of the year, I feel like you were trying to swear off bread.
Yeah, but that lasted a couple weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
That lasted a couple.
Yeah, he's keeping bread in his filing cabinet.
That's right.
You got a real problem.
He opened the bottom drawer of
And just
his
all
filing
rolls.
cabinet one day, and I was like, "What's that under your live read book?" And it was just a baguette.
Yeah.
And I go,
I got
"Are
a
you
problem.
hoarding bread?"
I got a problem. Hey, listen, if your goal is to look better in 2026,
Yeah.
maybe you're willing to lose a couple ribs for it.
No.
Well, let's
What?
hear this.
Dude, I read this yesterday, and what people are doing to themselves is crazy. So you may want to sit down for this one because the lengths that people are going for a tiny waist are mind-blowing. So the New York Post just published a deep dive into the latest body modification. There's a new trend, and it's way more intense than just taking a weight loss injection. Everybody's talking about the Ozempic body.
Yeah.
A growing number of women are turning to surgery to physically alter their skeletons to get the tiny waistline, like the
hourglass.
the hourglass look.
Okay.
Oh man, what's
What
her
could go
face?
wrong?
What's the chick who? I was big boobs, blonde, Euphoria. Did the jeans ad? Everybody got mad.
Sydney Sweeney.
Sydney Sweeney. Saw a photo of her yesterday, all glammed up with Amanda Seyfried, and they both looked so gorgeous. But what's her face looked just completely houred, like she had.
Who, Sydney
cinched-
Sweeney?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Her boobs were. I mean, she's got gorgeous,
giant boobs.
massive breasts.
Like she had a corset on or something.
Yeah, she had a corset on, and I
I
was
feel
like,
like she
"Good
looks like
Lord."
that a lot.
Yeah, well, I've only seen like Kim K do it pretty significantly
this
like
is
that.
this is
It
taking
was
that
crazy.
to the next level. So the report in the New York Post starts with a pretty terrifying cautionary tale from a 28-year-old woman who lives here in Missouri. Her name is Emily James. So she is the definition of don't try this at home, or rather don't try the old school version of the surgery. So she spent $14,000 to have 6 ribs completely removed from her body.
How's that even legal?
6 ribs removed from her body.
It's a Marilyn Manson surgery.
Yeah.
3 from each side. So apparently at the bottom of your rib cage, there's 3 ribs on each side that aren't really attached to your full
Sternum and everything.
thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's all touch our ribs.
So she went from a 32-inch waist to a 24-inch waist. But she told the New York Post it was a waking nightmare.
Well,
So
yeah.
she described the 7-month recovery as agonizing, saying that simply coughing felt like somebody was murdering me.
Oh my
Yeah, of course.
goodness.
Even now, even worse, she lives with the anxiety that her vital organs, like your kidneys and like your liver, are exposed because she literally paid a surgeon to take away the bones meant to protect them.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not just there for fun. They are there for protection.
I'm amazed.
And she has nothing but regret.
Well,
Okay.
sorry for that.
But here's where the story pivots to the new trend. So while full rib removal is rare and it's dangerous, there is a procedure called rib remodeling. And it's exploding in popularity. So instead of sawing the ribs off and taking them out, doctors are now using ultrasound-guided tools to make tiny pinhole incisions and then perform controlled fractures, which is a nice way of saying they crack your ribs, and bend them inwards to narrow your waist.
Oh my God.
So you have the
That hurts
protection.
me.
So one New York City surgeon describes it like Invisalign for the waist.
Rafe, your thoughts? You're going through Invisalign right now.
Is this something you're into?
Sounds good. Easier to eat with that than this
Ribaline.
Ribaline.
To be
Lock it in.
messing with all that stuff, it's just...
That's
Where's
what
asking?
corsets were. It's like foot binding. been doing this for eons, and you know, you see all those mangled feet from when they used to like foot bind back in the day.
Well, yeah, but at least
to stretch their necks.
And corsets too are not, you know, that'll move your organs around, but at least that's not going in and removing ribs or bending your ribs internally.
Well,
Right.
women's bodies were deformed of those times,
Yes.
you know, but they were doing it daily, and it was like gradual. It wasn't as abrupt as, hey, we're going to go in and we're going to break your ribs.
Yeah. And it's not cheap. This costs from anywhere from $7,500 to $16,000.
Jeez.
Recovery sounds intense. Patients have to wear a corset for 23 hours a day for 3 months straight.
That's why oh, God.
The corset acts like a cast holding the broken ribs in their new pinched position while they heal.
You know who's excited about this? Furniture stores, because we're going to now have to have chaise lounges at the platform of every staircase. Because that's why back in the olden days, like if you watch Gone with the Wind, there's staircases that have little seats because women would get winded as they were in their corsets going up the stairs.
I
and
didn't know that.
They would have to sit down.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's really neat.
Didn't know that.
Isn't that crazy?
That is awesome.
First of all,
Hey, Gone with the Wind.
first
Exactly.
off, may I just say that little tiny waist look is gross to me.
Really?
Ugh.
See, I like, Hourglass has been the standard of male gaze, I've thought. I mean, I thought men loved
Male
big booty,
streets.
big boobs, tiny little waist. Baby Got Back. The whole song is about exactly this.
I know, but I mean,
We're all
that-
different.
that tiny, I mean, you got to see some of the pictures of these women that have gone through this before.
Oh, I've not the rib thing, but the corset thing. I've
The
looked
rib
up
thing. Look at the
extensively.
rib thing. I mean, it is. I don't find it attractive.
They're gelatin now.
I don't find it attractive at all. At all.
So what does it look like if you're not wearing anything to hold it in place? Is it just
It stays.
normal state?
Well, that's
Oh,
why
it
you need
does
to
stay?
wear the corset for 23 hours a day for 3 months
Man.
to hold everything in place. So when you take it off, you go, oh, here it is permanently.
You know what else too? I mean, as women's bodies get older, our hormones fluctuate. We develop fat in the weird areas. Like the body just starts to evolve in a weird way. And so I wonder what the people that are doing this, what their body, whenever they're, in their 60s or 70s, whenever things are just organically happening, I wonder what their bodies will look like through that.
Listen, and I'll give the other side of it, despite the gruesome sound of it, the Post spoke to a couple women who were thrilled with it. There's a bride-to-be who did it just to look good at her wedding. A single mom in Florida who viewed it as a casual add-on to her other surgeries. She compared it to adding French fries at a restaurant to her Brazilian butt lift, which she already paid for.
Yeah. It's a lot of pain, man.
Well, perhaps the weirdest detail in this whole report came from this surgeon in Chicago. And he says he's been inundated with calls about this. And that patients are coming in with inspiration pictures, like, I want to look like this.
Mm-hmm.
But these pictures that people are coming in with aren't real people. They're AI-generated images of women with impossible proportions.
Yeah. 6'2".
So he's literally performing surgery to help humans look like computer-generated avatars.
Nothing dangerous there.
And while patients seem, all right, I'm happy with my new Hourglass figure, experts are sounding the alarm. A psychotherapist is warning that surgically altering your bone structure to fit a fleeting cultural trend, especially one driven by maybe AI and weight loss drugs, is a dangerous way to handle self-worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for now, I mean, it seems the trend is only getting bigger.
It's thinner.
Removing ribs and bending your ribs back. It's
Yeah, I think healthy body parts should stay on,
Well, and I feel for the ladies' regret the original story, but I'm also like,
what monster of a doctor's doing this?
that's my question.
Hey,
Who-
right price.
And also, this is an elective.
Yes.
Yeah.
No one talked you into this. Like, this was a thing that you were, and body dysmorphia is real. It's problematic. I probably have a little bit of it. I think we all do. But at the same time, if you're getting 6 ribs removed and then you're like, oh, you're not going to believe how bad this hurts. Well, yeah, I bet it did. I would believe you. Because when you said I had 6 ribs removed, I'm like, I bet that didn't feel good.
No. And currently doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
And your organs are exposed. They said if somebody like punches her, or God forbid you get into a car accident,
Right, you're done.
You have nothing to protect your organs.
Left your liver open.
Which is going to be a bigger deal because then you'll be in the hospital, and guess who's not looking great? You in the hospital. It's like if you have a real vanity problem or body dysmorphia, you're laid up. I mean, that's no cool. Like, you know, everybody that's in the hospital right now, like,
my God,
they'd give anything to just get out of the damn hospital.
of course.
And what's the follow-up on this? Like, how many times do you have to go back to the doctor and spend more money? And I think it's just a cash grab. This stuff's cash grab.
What kind of doctor is doing this?
Cosmetic doctor. Well, it is. I mean, it's just like all, you know, but it's just like everything else that you want to do cosmetically, just electively.
Removing ribs?
It's extreme. I think there's extreme spectrum here, but people are injecting
there's also
all sorts of
tattoo
stuff.
artists that won't tattoo anything on your face. That'll go, I'm not doing this.
Sure. And there's plenty of doctors that would not do this.
Yeah.
You know?
And there are plenty of doctors that will do this.
Well, it's all this, but that's a hard line to say. I don't like you. You were talking about the hourglass figure thing or whatever, like the tiny snatched waist that looks like somebody took a rope and like jerked it real hard, right? I don't, and I'm not hating on anyone. Do whatever works to yourself you want to get done, but there's a plastiqueness to like faces that I don't find attractive too. That people will be like, oh, that person's hot, and I'm like, I think they went for me, they went a step too far where it gets to that uncanny valley where they kind of look like an android. They don't look like a person anymore. And it all kind of looks the same because it's the same doctors doing the same procedures, doing the same lip filler, doing the same cheekbone implants, doing the same stuff on people, and that starts to look a little Stepford-y, a little Stepford wife, Stepford husband, where I think a little bit of work, sometimes fine, but it's like people... We see this all the time where people like the one to look like a Barbie doll, and then she looks like a skeleton.
Oh, somebody brought up the fact that there's a woman out there who wants to look like Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah. The little bitty waist.
Yeah.
Big old boobies.
She's had so much stuff done that she's gone way past what would well, first of all, Jessica Rabbit's a cartoon.
Yeah.
For God's sakes, it's a cartoon.
She is. I mean, she's a sexy cartoon.
Sure,
one of the
but it's a
sexiest
cartoon.
ever. I saw a picture of Linda Hamilton from Terminator this weekend.
She's on and the new Stranger Things.
Is she?
She looks great.
Well, but she has not had any work done. And
all natural.
She was interviewed this weekend about, you know, she's got a very, wrinkled face.
She's in her,
because she's
late 60s?
Yeah, she's like almost 70, I believe. And she was explaining, and I get it, I'm with you, Rafe. Like, I don't care. If somebody wants to do whatever they want to do, it's not my business. But for me, and I was talking to Rizz about this before the show, like, I have elected to not do any Botox or anything, and I see all my friends look great, but I look like I'm 10 years older. It's already begun, and I have to talk myself, and I got to go, hey man, you're doing what you want to do. Don't succumb to the pressure of society.
Don't make me pretend you look good either.
Well, yeah, I mean that's a good. Your friends don't have to do that, but. I don't know.
So you took 6 ribs out and your waist. Oh, looks great.
Wow.
Oh no, it doesn't.
Anyway, I'm going to be Linda Hamilton one day, and I hope that I have the grace that she has and the self-esteem where she's like, I love it.
Alexander Hamilton.
Heck yeah.
Yes, you are.
Has anybody been in a Waymo?
No, but will one day.
Oh, you will, huh?
Oh, yes. I haven't been to a city where it's available.
Well, Austin.
Was it Phoenix?
Los Angeles. Phoenix as well, yeah.
Yeah, Los Angeles. I know there's a story that there was a police standoff and a Waymo car just drove right through.
Oh, no.
Right through the police standoff.
Rebel.
If you spot a fancy electric Jaguar cruising around St. Louis this week with a bunch of sensors strapped to the roof, don't panic. You're not imagining things. Waymo, the self-driving car company owned by Google, officially announced that they are rolling into St. Louis.
Look at that.
They announced yesterday, we are getting Waymo cars here in St. Louis.
I can't wait to ride in it, rather. Exciting.
Hey guys, remember they put all the bikes out?
This is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Remember they put all the bikes out and then people were just throwing them into the river?
Right. Well.
Are the scooters still a thing? Remember there were a couple competing companies that were putting scooters on
They're around, yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, the bird scooters, yeah, they're around.
Not as
They're competing to see who finds the most of them at the bottom of the Mississippi River.
Yeah, how many Waymos are going to be at the bottom of the river?
Drive right off the arch landing. You know where everybody parks? Like down by the riverboats? You know what I'm talking about? Like when we went and did the helicopter tour, we had to park on like the cobblestone that leads down to the river that just goes straight into the river. Waymo's going to be up in there. Waymo's going to have to be able to understand the rising banks of the mighty Mississippi.
Well, Waymo announced yesterday they're rolling into St. Louis. They are developing their fleet of Jaguar I-Pace vehicles to start learning our streets immediately. Immediately. So you'll be seeing the Jaguars, these electric Jaguars, mapping the streets of St. Louis.
Okay.
Again, immediately. Are they driving themselves? Not yet. For this initial phase, actual humans will be sitting in the driver's seat. They're manually driving the cars to gather data and create high-definition maps of the city.
That's cool.
The goal, obviously, is to eventually let the computers take the wheel so you can hail a ride just like an Uber or Lyft, minus the driver. And it sounds like local leadership, I mean, they're rolling out the red carpet. So House Speaker Jonathan Patterson, Senator Eric Schmidt, both issued statements supporting the move, citing innovation and the potential for safer roads. However, here's the thing. The legal side of this is a gray area. Waymo says Missouri law is currently silent on autonomous vehicles.
Here's how I feel about it. I'm going to do it once, but I think I'm still more comfortable with the Ubers or the taxis. Like, I'm not going to seek out Waymo as my first top shelf way to get around. I'm always going to defer to an Uber or a Lyft.
And I feel like this is better in a district that is tiny compared to a city that's like St. Louis versus spread out. It seems way more risky.
I'm wondering if I catch a Waymo downtown, will it drive me out to Wildwood?
Yeah,
because they're electric, right?
They're electric cars. Now,
I want to see how far this could go. Can I take it to Hannibal and run out of gas?
I don't know. I don't know. So to fix this kind of gray area where Missouri's, there's nothing really on the books about autonomous vehicles, Waymo has hired a team of lobbyists, and state lawmakers have already filed bills for the next legislative session to set the rules for fully driverless cars on the public road. And St. Louis is not the only new spot for Waymo. They've also announced expansions into Baltimore, Philadelphia, and Pittsburgh. So, listen, the tech is cool, but it's controversial places, though. Like, taxi and rideshare drivers in cities like Seattle and New York City have protested these cars, obviously worried that, robots are coming for their jobs. But for now, though, I mean, the future is officially test driving on St. Louis streets. So it's going to be a thing until we screw it up.
Which we will.
Yep.
So just hold tight, Sam.
When we were in Austin over the summer, it's pretty weird when you see a self-driving car pull into the hotel,
That's crazy.
Think about how many people are be taking Waymos to the east side at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. We'll see if they come back. There's going to be a lot of people out in those parking lots. Like, imagine a Waymo driving outside a strip club at 2:30 in the morning with everybody's drunk, stumbling out.
It's the best kind. You don't have any judgment of the driver, picking you up over there.
Yeah, I don't want no judgment coming out of the Penthouse Club. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's the one
That's
pro.
the appeal. We'll see how good those Waymo's braking systems are.
I don't know. I'm all for trying it. I'm wondering how far out they're going to go, though.
I don't know if I want to take it over a bridge. I think I'm cool. I don't want I'm not Waymoing over any water. You know what I mean? Because you never know when that thing's going to go rogue and just be suicidal, take you out with it.
What about overpasses?
For some reason, I'm okay with that. Okay. I don't know. Maybe more impact and I'll be dead instantly. I don't know. I don't want to be stuck in a Waymo without my little, braking hammer.
Break the window hammer?
Yeah, unless there's one in there. I don't trust Waymo over water.
Yeah, I want to know how far out it's going to go.
Yeah.
If it's just going to be city limits, will it take me out to will it take me out to Clayton? Will it take me out to Richmond Heights? Well, how far out is it going to go?
I can't wait to test to see how it does off-road.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think we're a fun city? Do you think St. Louis is a fun city?
I do.
Yes.
I love our city.
Yes.
We got problems, but I love it.
We got problems. There's stuff to do.
Of course.
We could always find fun.
If it wasn't fun, we would not be here. If we were not having fun, we would leave.
I was thinking about this yesterday when we were talking about retirement homes.
Yeah.
About where we'd live. We were talking about Laurel Canyon or Topanga Canyon or, Utah or Montana, or for Rizz, Boca Raton.
Yeah.
For King Scott, wherever the Oompa Loompas are from. And if I wish those, I like St. Louis enough that I'm like, I just wish that kind of place. I wish there was like I wish there were mountains near. I wish I could have like the Laurel Canyon home just outside of St. Louis. I'd stay here.
Hey, pal, you can go live off a bluff road in Monroe County, and it's kind of like a mountain.
Hey.
Good view.
All right, I'll check it out. It's kind of getting out there, but.
Hey, listen up on Wild Horse Creek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
beautiful.
some great overlooking the airport.
Yeah.
Overlooking the valley.
Let me know, maybe I'm being too narrow-minded.
Maybe you are.
Find
The
a bluff.
flatness of our
There's
city.
some
listen,
hidden gems here.
We all know that fun, the word fun is subjective. For some of us, it's hitting, a new brewery or catching a Blues game. For others, it's, it's a hiking trail or just, finding a cheap place to grab some food. So Wallet Hub just crunched the numbers for 2025 to see which cities actually offer the most bang for your entertainment buck. So they looked at over 180 cities in the United States, and they measured them on 65 different metrics, everything from the number of festivals and dance clubs to the price of beer and movie tickets. So where did St. Louis come in? Out of 180 cities, are we living in a fun city?
We are.
I say yes.
Yes.
Are we top 100?
Top
Oh, yeah.
10.
You think we're top 10?
I think we're top 10, but I think we're I think we're like 10.
I think we're going to be high. I think cost. Here's the thing: when comedians come into town and do Flyover Festival, and they're like, "Hey," they're always surprised at how many comedy clubs we have, how much people come out to the shows, and they're like, "There's so many people here. Like, we didn't know St. Louis was this big." And I go, "It's not this big.
It's spread out.
It's spread out, but also like people go out here, they party here, people go out and do stuff here because it's a cheap city to live in. You have more expendable income in that way, and also it's the Midwest. Like people like to go out and socialize. Like when you do shows, like you get a good sampling. Like even as a comic, which is just my perspective, but it's like you get a good sampling of like real people. When you do shows in LA, no one comes out. It's industry people or tourists. Right. But here, it's like people that'll come back.
Comedy fans.
They'll be like, "Oh, I'll come see you again, man." You actually get fans here because they'll see you multiple times and start to like what you do. And I don't think that happens in a lot of cities. A lot of cities, it's tourists, which is beneficial because you can do the same jokes 100 times and no one cares.
If you go to see a comedy show in Vegas, you're going because you're in Vegas and you're going to a comedy show.
Right. Right. People will come out and see shows in weird, like you can do a show in a laundromat here and it'll be packed. Somebody will be like, "Oh, I'll check it out."
That's
it's BYOB.
Well, what I'm saying is, so when you're tourists going to a comedy show in another city, here you're a fan of comedy and you have your favorite comics, and
we're just going out.
We got Drew Lynch coming in tomorrow. If you're a Drew Lynch fan and you know Drew Lynch is coming to town, you're going to go see him.
Yep.
That's like a date night thing.
And our ticket prices are much better here than if you're in Los Angeles or something.
So what do you say? Are we in the top 10? Are we in the top 20?
We're top 10.
Top 10.
I'm saying we're 10.
We're number 10. All right, so I will
Top
tell
5.
You. Top 5. We're not top 5. Vegas is number 1 for fun. Vegas, the undisputed king of nightlife and festivals. Orlando is number 2, theme park central, but also surprisingly good for fitness centers.
And that's where people are retiring to.
Miami, beaches, boat tours, massive party scene. Atlanta, huge hub for culture and nightlife. New Orleans, festivals per capita are off the charts. So there you go. I mean, listen, that
those.
top 5, you can't argue.
Mm-hmm. No, but none of those are cheap.
Right.
Not a single one you've named yet.
Other stuff.
Not a single. I see that cheap. This was a weighted.
This is expensive
thing because
they looked at 65 different metrics.
You just named 5 of the most expensive cities to go out in.
Houston is 6, San Francisco 7, Austin's 8, Portland's 9, Cincinnati, a bit of a surprise there, is number 10. We're number 13, which I think is okay.
That's fine.
Out of 180 cities in this country, St. Louis is number 13 as far as fun goes.
After Cincinnati?
After Cincinnati. I mean, it's respectable. New York City is 14. Los Angeles is 17. Nashville, which I thought would be higher up, is number 32.
Wow. That is surprising.
Well, it must be expensive.
What's our superpower? Cost.
Yeah.
This is why we're so high.
Affordability.
Like, even though San Francisco is number 7, It's number 178 when it comes to costs. New York is number 181 in costs. St. Louis remains one of the most affordable places to actually have fun. We ranked 18th in nightlife and parties. Between Soulard, the Grove, and our brewery scene, we hold out. We hold our own against much bigger cities. And we're 18th in entertainment and recreation. And this looks at things like parks, museums, and sports venues. Considering Forest Park and our sports culture, it makes sense we score well here. So, yeah, we're a pretty fun city.
Good job, St. Louis.
Nice.
Good job, St. Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're okay. And we do have a good food scene here, too.
We really do.
We have a great food scene. I know you went to Balkan Treat Box yesterday.
I did.
One of my favorites.
Yeah,
they rolled out the red carpet for you, apparently.
Well, it's so sweet. I walk in, and Ryan, who's working, it was full, it was packed, and I had to wait. He's like, why don't you just get something to go, and if a seat comes available, then you can sit down, whatever. And so he's like, hey, you're from the Rizz Show, and he recognized my voice, which is always the best compliment. Mm-hmm. And so then word got back to Lauren, who's one of the owners. She and her husband own the Balkan Treat Box. So she came out and talked to me for a long time and talked. They're going to come in January.
Oh,
we're going to set something up. They want to feed us. They want to bring us food.
Please.
It's in Webster Groves, and it's constantly ranked as one of the top restaurants in St. Louis. And they're only open for lunch.
No, they actually extended their hours.
Oh, they did? Is that
now
recent?
they're open for dinner, and it is recent. So
Wow.
if you're one of these people that like, oh, crap, I can't get there for lunch, and it's always packed, they do have dinner hours now, which is excellent.
I'm glad. Last that I heard and that I checked, I feel like a month ago, I couldn't find any hours. I thought they were still closed because they closed for a while.
They only closed for like a couple days.
Man, something on Google. They need to get that right.
No, remember we thought it was a flood, but it wound up being a loss.
Yeah, like in their staff.
Little staff, but
They do have, so as I walked in, though, they do have holiday hours. Like, they do take a little break. So I don't know if they post that on their socials or whatever, but they're open now. So I would get in there.
excellent food.
So good. The pide, and they did this new, like, baklava that was new.
Food's amazing.
Oh, it was so good.
And what is it? Is it Lebanese?
Is it Lebanese?
Balkan. Right? The
Balkan.
Balkans.
Oh,
That's
the
like
Balkans.
Bosnia,
The Balkans.
Serbia.
Bosnia. Okay, Bosnians, yes. It's right there in the name. What an idiot.
Well, and I talked to Lauren for a while, and I was like, how did you get started? Because they used to have a food truck.
Yeah, I remember they had a food truck.
And then she said she, went to like the city that this cuisine originated, I guess somewhere in Bosnia, and that she studied over there for like a year and cooked with people that made that food what it is and brought it home. And I mean, the story's incredible. The food is so good.
Food's great.
And it's not, if you're not a very adventurous person, because I talked to her about this yesterday, it's for everybody. You go in there, you don't realize you're eating Bosnian food. It's not
That's
like,
awesome.
It's not like going somewhere and you're like, oh, I don't know if I can get into it. Like some people have that with like Indian food. They don't know if they can their stomachs can handle it.
Also, the Balkans are way bigger than that. I'm an idiot.
Oh.
But you're right.
What is it, Bosnia?
It is,
Okay.
but it's like the entire Balkan Peninsula, like
Kosovo.
Romania, Moldova, Turkey, Macedonia, Albania,
Yeah,
Greece.
there's a whole bunch. And I tell you what,
So it's a mix.
The flavors you get there are just so
good.
vibrant and bright and like stuff you wouldn't get anywhere else.
Wood stove, wood.
It's great.
Furnace,
They make their own bread.
Amazing. Yes.
Highly recommend.
It's awesome. Every time I go, I get something different. I've never had anything there that I'm like, won't get that again. Most places you can be like, oh, I messed up. This is better than that. Everything they have is good.
And it's a small little place, and they have community seating too, so you got to sit on a bench
Yeah.
with
I
other
did that.
people.
That's pretty fun.
Don't love
It's
that.
fun.
No, I don't love that either. But,
guys are
It's not their fault. It's not their fault. And I think if she's being honest, she doesn't love it either.
hate
No,
that
I did
part of
love
it.
These two guys were like, hey, you can come sit with us.
Nope, no, thank you.
That's how
really
Rooster,
sweet.
dude. No, that's how Rooster is too. And I've always been like, it's like an expensive breakfast place where you sit on these big, long Scandinavian tables, and I'm like, cool.
That's
I'm
surprising
elbowed.
about you.
I don't want to be. It's that thing about eating.
Him, I'm not surprised. Rizz, I'm not surprised. Rafe,
Well,
Dean,
my thing is, I don't want to
you're a
get. If
people
I'm
person.
paying money, if I'm having a meal and I'm out with friends, I want to talk to the person I'm with, and I want to be able to get into the weeds with some personal stuff.
Again, I don't like people watching me
I don't
eat.
like people eavesdropping, and I also don't want to be privy to your fight. I sat at a Rooster one day, and dude, it was icy between this, and they had kids. The dad wasn't helping. The kid was being an ass, and the mom was pissed, and the tension was leaking over to my meal, and I was like,
That's no good.
Hey, man, can you guys move? Because I'm like, hey, man, I'm sorry your marriage isn't working out, but I didn't make any vows. I didn't agree to this.
And listen, I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to, it's a sense of community. And, for the food there, it's fine. It's worth it. I'll sit with a stranger.
I'll do it for the Balkan Treat Box.
That's what
I
I'm
will
saying.
not do
Thank
it
you.
for eggs hollandaise or whatever. No, thank you.
For an Eggs Benedict?
Yeah, eggs Benedict.
Well, listen, speaking of food, today is National Cookie Day. That's right.
Oh, yes.
Today is National Cookie Day. And there are some specials, if you're looking for cookie specials today. The holiday gives you an excuse to either bake some cookies of your own or go to one of these places like Great American Cookies. If you're a rewards member, check your app. You could snag a free original chocolate chip or sugar cookie. I guess at De Pere and Galleria. They got Insomnia Cookies. You have to be quick for this one. The first 100 rewards members at any store get a free Snowball Classic cookie. Jimmy John's doing cookie specials. Dairy Queen, Panera, Crumbl. You like Crumbl cookie?
I don't.
It's a lot.
I had
It's
it
a
in
lot.
Chicago for the first time, and it was too much for me. And it was very soft in the middle, and I'm kind of weird about that. I love eating cookie dough illegally. You're not supposed to, but I do when I make them.
One of my buddies,
Me
who's
too.
a sales guy,
Illegally.
has a Crumbl cookie line on his budget because whenever he goes to try to close the deal,
He told me about it.
oh, you know,
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean close the deal
we
with
were-
Crumbl Cookie?
he
think
will
it
show
was.
up with Crumbl cookies. So if he's looking to close a deal with somebody, he will show up, and that it's a closer. I mean, it helps.
Not for me.
I think it was the night that she played Sky Lounge, right?
No, it was not of our trivia, of our hockey trivia night.
Oh, that's right. But we went to Sky Lounge.
Right.
And they let us go in that little weird VIP room. Looks like a castle tower.
Mhm.
And he was a few martinis in, and he said, "Oh, yeah. Crumbl, you like Crumbl?" I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "Pff, my Crumbl budget's off the charts." And I go, "What? Wait, what? You got a Crumbl budget?"
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, yeah. I take Crumbl." He goes, "My secret weapon, I take Crumbl cookies in. I close deals." And I
Yeah.
go, "Really?"
It works. He's a very successful
He is a
salesman.
successful guy. And I go, "Well, I was sitting with your buddy Dan, and I go, what's your Crumbl budget, bruh?" And he goes, "You wouldn't believe me if I told you." I go, "Okay, this is getting serious, dude. What's the Crumbl budget?" And he goes, $750 a week. I go, "You spend $750
That's like
a
3
week
cookies, by the way.
Whoa.
at Crumbl?" And I go, I did the math real quick. I go, "Bro, you got like a $40,000 a year Crumbl cookie budget?" And he goes, "I got a Crumbl cookie card." He goes, "It's all about the rewards, my man." And I go, "This dude is deep in the Crumbl
Well,
pyramid
listen,
game."
if you're trying to close some kind of deal and the potential client is teetering, I'm going to slide this cookie across the table.
How about a red velvet macadamia nut? How's this deal going now?
Yeah, it's those little things. It's the little
He
things.
had me dying back there because he was dead serious.
Yeah, he is
about
dead
his
serious.
Crumbl.
If whatever it takes to
About the
close
Crumbl
that deal.
card. I didn't know you could get a Crumbl credit card. That's a crazy thing to be able to get.
Yes.
That's how I didn't realize Crumbl was that successful. That they
Yeah,
give their
that
own
is-
credit card.
I tell you what, the tweens love Crumbl. Love.
I know they do.
It's very. They're very Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, people put on Instagram and
Yeah.
TikTok. My daughter's all into the Crumbl
I
cookie,
know.
and she'll order a box, and it'll show up at the house, and I'll go, "Let me take a bite." So break a little piece off. I go, "Damn, it's
Decadent.
decadent. That's too much."
Just imagine being out at dinner with your buddy and he's like, "No, don't even put your hands on your wallet.
I got this.
I got Crumbl points." Like, you know how people try to get their miles? He's trying to get them Crumbl points so he can
He's gonna
just-
get a Crumbl canoe.
Yeah. Hey, I get to Crumbl dartboard this year, dude. Trust.
Yeah, my Crumbl rain slicker and satin jacket. That's right. I got enough Crumbl points.
Got the Crumbl mountain bike last year, dude. Took it
It's
out
too
to
much.
Utah.
I feel like, remember, there was a while where cupcakes were the thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
These very big, decadent cupcakes where
The red velvet.
you get a regular cupcake with 4,000 things on top of it. I'm like, this is too much. This is where cookies are now.
Yep.
Dude, I went to Victory Men's Health in Town and Country yesterday to get my blood work done. Because you guys were talking about Costco, and I was like, Yeah, I'm not ready for Costco now that I've bought a house in the county, but I'll go over to this Whole Foods and see how it makes me feel. There's a Whole Foods right there. They had pistachio cannolis in the bakery. Damn, brother.
Yes.
Listen,
I mean, it cost me $77 for one cannoli.
Yeah.
Now you know how the other side lives, huh?
Whole Foods, the Whole Foods, it's not for me, but it was a nice little vacation to go on.
Oh, speaking of right there, that Session Taco, which was Old Mission Taco, closing already.
Really?
Done. The Town and Country Mission Taco / Session Taco, which opened up last year, already done.
Wow. I went there one
Is that
time.
the chip company?
No, Scott.
Oh, I can't. I get those so confused.
No,
I don't know
Scott,
how.
Thank you.
I went there, and the menu was different than the Soulard location because a very specific cocktail, a beer cocktail that I enjoy, they did not make. And then when I asked, well, can you make it just for me? Because I think you might have all the, like, I looked at the menu at the other types of cocktails they made, and the guy was like, no. I'm like, well, shoot.
Okay.
It's like, you don't make.
Can you make that? No, I can't. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for accommodating.
And we liked their, they
Yeah,
had
it's
impossible
okay.
meat for us weirdos.
The place is huge. It's a big location, and I've never seen it full.
Yeah, same.
Ah, bummer.
Never seen it. It's a weird spot.
Yeah.
It's on, is that Manchester right there? No, Clayton Road.
Clayton Road.
Clayton, and the
think it's the
right in
name?
front of the Schnucks, right near the Whole Foods.
They really committed to having the same alliteration by changing it to Session from Mission. Do you think the name turns people off?
No, because even when it was Mission, there wasn't really many people that were going to that one. But
Okay.
all right, let's focus on National Cookie Day. So I do
Let's
have
do
a
it.
list of the greatest cookies of all time ranked.
Okay.
And this all based on taste test rankings from major food publications like Serious Eats, The Sporkful, Huffington Post, and general cult followings. And these are brands. So what do you think the number one greatest cookie of all time is? According to
Toll House.
Toll House what?
Toll House chocolate chip cookies.
So straight up Toll House,
Those are good.
no.
No cookie will ever trump the success of the Oreo.
Number one is the Oreo, specifically the double stuff.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay.
The double stuff Oreo is the king of all cookies.
It's not the best cookie, but I think it's just...
Again, this is all based on taste test rankings, general internet cult following. So the double stuff Oreo is the number one cookie of all time. And they say the original Oreo has too much cookie. The mega stuff is too much cream. The double stuff is mathematically a perfect ratio.
Way to go.
Hilarious.
It's the world's best-selling cookie.
So it's like Snickerdoodle on this, or are we talking brands?
And by the way, if you're worried about, whatever, the Oreo is a vegan.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Scott?
Chips Ahoy. This
The
is
Chips
classic.
Ahoy, the regular Chips Ahoy?
Yeah,
or
the blue.
That's
bag.
number 22.
Okay.
That's the 22nd greatest cookie of all
In the
time.
90s, that would have been probably in the top 5.
Now, the Chips Ahoy Chewy in the red bag,
Yeah.
that's number 7.
It's a good
Okay,
one.
that makes more sense.
What about Show Me Keebler's Soft Batch?
Keebler Soft Batch. No, there is a Keebler, though.
Fudge stripe. Show it to me.
Keebler Fudge Stripe is number 13.
All right, give me Pepperidge Farms Milanos.
Oh, boy.
Pepperidge Farm Milano is number 2.
Wow.
Pepperidge
Really?
Farm Milano is the second best cookie. The vibe is, I'm an adult.
I'm a
I still eat
sophisticated
I'm
cookie eater.
fancy.
I did have Pepperidge Farm eggnog cookies.
The Milano is elegant. The biscuit is light. It snaps perfectly. The layer of chocolate is distinct. It's the cookie you buy when you want to treat yourself.
Yeah, you're
Not
wearing
just
Chanel,
snack.
and you're eating Milanos.
Oh, Milano, show me Nutter Butter.
Number 6.
Thank you. Should have been higher.
Ooh, what about
The
you?
filling in Nutter Butter is arguably the best peanut butter substance on earth.
100%.
It's sweet, it's salty, and the wafer has a perfect grit to it.
What
It
about
is-
your? I'm sorry.
No, I think the Nutter Butter is an underrated cookie.
It
It's
really
always
is.
good. When I have them, I'm always like, man, why don't I get this more often? Always good.
Always
it's the
that
best
vibe.
peanut butter cookie by a long shot. And it looks like a little peanut. Mm-hmm. That's fun.
True. It's fun.
Show me Tate's Bake Shop.
Yes, that is number 5.
Green bag.
Tate's Bake Shop chocolate chip. Those are my favorite of the chocolate chips. They called the Tate's Bake Shop chocolate chip the disruptor. Tate's changed the game. Before them, store-bought means soft or hard. Tate's introduced buttery crisp.
Oh, clever.
They taste the closest to homemade among all the packaged brands. And they consistently win blind taste tests by food magazines. So Tate's, don't sleep on those, number 5.
Okay. How about Walker's shortbread?
Nope.
Which they have at Trader Joe's right now.
Is Pepperidge Farms like different category of cookies on here?
Pepperidge Farms on here. Now, there are a bunch of different Pepperidge Farms.
That's what I'm saying. So like the Chessman Butters.
They're on here. Pepperidge Farm Chessman, number 10.
Wow. Butterlicious.
The top tier, they are the top tier butter cookie. Rich, heavy, have those distinct chest designs. They feel fancy enough to serve to guests, which bumps them into the top 10.
Love it.
Schnucks oatmeal cookies.
Okay, Scott. Let's serious answers only, okay? From now on.
The
Girl Scout Thin Mints, number 3.
Oh, I didn't know we were
man.
getting into Girl Scout.
Dude,
country.
all cookies.
Oh, I didn't think
All
about those.
cookies.
Samoas.
Yeah.
Samoa's are number 8. So you got 2 Girl Scout cookies in the top 10. Thin Mints, they called the Freezer Dweller. Samoa's, the Texture Bomb.
Yes.
There's also...
What about
Like a
Girl
lemon?
Scout Trefoils are number 14, just so you know. Those are the shortbread ones.
damn? Girl Scouts are dunking on everybody.
Well, I mean, listen, I get it.
How about dark horse candidate underrated cookie, Mrs. Fields white chocolate macadamia nut?
No, there are no Mrs. Fields on here.
grandma's on
But
Dude, those Mrs. Fields cookies in the red, where you got if they come in just like 2 servings and you rip, those cookies are amazing.
rounding out the top 5, because you got Tate's is number 5, Girl Scout Thin Mints number 3, Pepperidge Farm Milano's number 2, the Oreo Double Stuff number 1. Number 4 is the Pepperidge Farm Sausalito cookies.
Ah,
Dang,
yes.
they're crushing it.
They call them the Chunk Master.
What about
These are the macadamia nut chocolate chunk cookies. Big, rugged, they feel substantial. Pepperidge Farm's Chunk Series is elite, and the Sausalito is the crown jewel.
Is there a lemon cookie on this list?
Lemon.
Do people like lemon cookies? Mm-hmm. I mean, I do. But I don't. I feel like I've never heard anybody in my life talk about a lemon cookie.
All right, let me tell you, there's no lemon cookies.
Damn it.
Number 25, okay, the Royal Danish butter cookies. These are the cookies. Are these cookies, or is it a sewing kit in here?
Yeah, the metal little blue tin.
The iconic blue tin.
Yeah, those are good.
They ranked last not because they're bad. They're perfectly serviceable butter cookies, but because the disappointment of opening the tin to find needles and thread has traumatized a lot of people.
Absolutely. My house, for sure. My mother used to put all of her little needle tomatoes in there.
23 is Barnum's Animal Crackers.
Great.
Oh yeah.
Frosted or
Yeah, the
plain?
frosted.
The regular.
Oh.
The vibe is the edible toys. The string on the box is legendary. The flavor is distinct. Low sweetness, high crunch. They rank number 23. Let's be real. They're barely cookies. They're sweet crackers, but on National Cookie Day, let's respect our elders, okay?
That's right.
And remember what they did? They took the animals out of the cages recently. On the box.
Oh, good.
The old boxes that we used to get when we were kids, the animals, like the circus animals, were
Yeah.
in cages.
I know.
But
We were
now
just
they're
used to
free.
it.
Now they're free.
Hey,
love
free
it.
range. They're
Thank
free
God,
range
man.
animals.
Thank God we are using our voices
Yeah.
to change the things that need changed in the world.
All right, so here are a couple favorites here. Keebler Sandies. The vibe here is Grandma's Purse.
Gross.
Okay, Snackwell's
Diaphragm.
Snackwell's Devil's Food Cookie Cakes.
Yes. Oh, I used to eat those all the time
Nice.
in the 90s.
Stealing Grandma's Snackwells.
They were like low fat, right?
Yes, these are the vibe here is the 90s Diet Survivor. These are marshmallow and cake covered in fudge. They have a cult following, and from the fat-free craze of the 90s. They are chemically fascinating and strangely addictive, though they do stick to your teeth like glue. But I haven't had a Snackwell Devil's Food Cookie Cake in a long time, and damn it, I didn't even realize those were still around.
Me too. I am down. I am TDF, down to devil's food.
Fig Newtons, number 8. I'm sorry, number 18. Is it cookie? Is it cake? I don't know.
One's a good
Says
one.
it's not. Newtons aren't cookies. Newtons are fruit and cake. It's in their slogan.
Newtons go straight in the trash.
Oh, I like Fig Newtons.
Come on.
I did too, whenever that was the last resort at Grandma Imogene's house. And it was like, God, I got to have something. And all she had were like, I swear to God, they were like 25,000 years old.
You know, I think you either love Fig Newtons, you know, it's the chewy, seedy, you know, fruit texture, or you hate them.
High
I like
fiber,
them.
right?
I haven't had one in 25 years, but
There's some new one that's really good. The blueberry ones that come in like packs of 2.
yeah, those are good.
They're not from
They're
the
not-
same company.
No, but they're
what they are.
They're Fig Newton adjacent.
Wait, are they the St. Louis company?
I don't know, but they're way better.
I think it's a
they're good.
St. Louis one.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. They're very good. Nilla wafers, number 17. Vienna fingers, number 16.
Yeah,
Vienna
that's a
sausages
grandma.
are great.
Vienna fingers is another grandma's last resort.
It's vanilla on vanilla.
Nature's Bakery fig bars.
What is that one? I don't think I've ever had those.
Vienna fingers? Oh, yeah, man. This is what they make tiramisu with.
Okay. Yeah.
Lady fingers.
Right, but I think Vienna fingers, is that the brand?
Yeah, you're right.
Vanilla on
I
vanilla.
just didn't know the name
Vanilla
of it.
on vanilla.
That's one of those that you, as a kid, you're like, oh, you know, whatever.
Famous Amos chocolate chip, the vending machine survivor.
Yep. I know it well.
These are,
Dad's Scotch cookies, the teeth breakers.
those didn't make it. I'm
They're
surprised.
terrible. They're like they've been sitting in a thing at a bank for like 30 years. They're
Yeah.
like the dum-dums of cookies.
It is an interesting texture.
Yeah,
They kind of fall
Dry
apart.
concrete.
Yeah, but it's weird. It's a weird.
They're so hard, dude. They are literally like they
almost
could
like
shield you from a
gravel.
bullet. Like if you got shot, you had a dad's Scotch cookie in your breast pocket, it would protect your heart.
Oreos, the golden Oreos,
Like the vanilla.
number 12. The Lotus Biscoff, which are the airline cookies. You get
Yes.
those on Delta
Those are
flights.
good.
Those are very good. But I can't tell if they're good or if you're not really in a good place, and so anything sweet feels good. You know what I mean?
They're good.
Okay.
But I think those are. It's just funny how the older you get, the more like where it's not super sweet. It's just kind of.
You know what they are? They're crunchy. They're a little spicy.
Yeah.
The Lotus Biscoffs. They're crunchy. They're spicy. They're good in a
What do you mean
pinch.
spicy? Like ginger? Nutmeg.
Yeah, like a nutmeg, cinnamony.
Dude, have you had the Biscoff
Gingery.
like peanut butter, like the cookie butter?
No.
You'll eat the whole jar. It's one of the best things ever created.
I didn't know
It's
that.
not a world market.
It's basically like a cookie butter, sweet, all the things you just described in like peanut butter form.
So
So
this.
it's somewhere between peanut butter and Nutella, because sometimes Nutella is like too much. It's too sweet. It's too chocolatey. It's too hazelnutty. This Biscoff is like right in between it, where it's like
I didn't know
it tastes
the
like
name.
you're eating cookie dough, but you're not.
So
Oh,
that's
wow.
it.
All right.
It's a tub.
And if
You
you
eat
put
that
it
with a
on,
spoon, huh?
Or you'd use the cookie. You dunk the
Oh,
cookie.
you dunk the cookie in. That's too much.
Oh yeah.
That's what your little
That's-
brain thinks until it goes in your mouth.
Okay.
There's something changes inside you.
What kind of cookies do you leave out for Santa? Is he strictly chocolate chip?
100%.
Yeah.
He's not.
Is he only chocolate chip?
Well, that's what he ate, all these years at my house. So, yeah, I want to give him what he wants.
There is a Dubai pistachio and chocolate cookie out because I started Googling cookies over here, and I just wanted to make the world aware that that exists. I haven't had it, but I'm looking at a picture of it, and I'm a little horny. I'm not going to lie to you.
Are you
I'll
on the Dubai chocolate train right now?
Love it.
Really?
Yeah, I like it too.
I've not had
By
it.
the way,
It's good.
Man, a lot of people come with the love for the Biscoff.
That Biscoff is the real deal, my man. In fact, you know what? I kind of don't want you to do it because it's like, I don't want to be the person that gives you your first hit of crack. You know what I mean? I don't want to be responsible for that if you go down a bad path.
It's 314. That cookie butter is the best thing ever. Try it. Eat it daily.
You're like Denzel Washington in Training Day.
Ooh, I didn't, Rizz, you're eating some cookie butter. I didn't know you got wet. That's BCB. Biscoff cookie butter, baby.
Well, happy National Cookie Day.
Thank you.
Thank
Go
you.
out and eat a cookie today. Are they going to be cookies at the Christmas party later?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
I mean, I'll have to go pick them up now. but
No,
yeah,
no,
they'll be there.
don't do that. No, you don't got to do that. There's going to be a taco bar. Speaking of Santa, and before we move on, Rafe sent this to me. This is Jake Johansson, who he was the guy on New Girl. Mm-hmm. Funny guy. He's got a podcast.
Real funny dude, yeah.
And they were discussing Santa Claus. Mm-hmm. And he's arguing that Santa is an elf. Is Santa an elf?
No, he is. That's the story.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've known my whole life. What do you mean we're arguing
There's a
Santa
split.
is an elf?
People think, is Santa a man who employs elves, or is Santa an elf himself?
An elf himself.
Why would he be? He just happened to be the giant, so they.
But is he big? Is he a giant?
Or did we?
Oh, because he fits down the chimney so easily.
Is he a giant? No, it's not even we. It's corporate America.
Corporate America.
That corporate America put this idea in our head
Santa's a
that
big,
Santa's a big fat guy.
This makes sense how he gets down the chimney.
Santa's a bear.
Listen to him lay this out.
And you obviously know Santa is, the elf who climbs down the chimney and eats the cookies with the reindeers, gives you the gifts. But she
Just
thinks
quickly, Santa's not an elf, Jake.
he's an elf. He's a jolly old elf.
He's not an elf. Elves work for him.
He's a jolly old
Who
elf.
told you that? He's not an elf.
What do you
He's
think
not
he
an elf.
is? How big is
He's big. He's a big boy. He's a huge man.
Read the text, baby. He's a little guy.
He's
you
a
were
big-
thinking of the Coca-Cola commercial, babe.
I'm thinking of every tip or allusion to
Okay, he's going to lay it out here. That Santa is a tiny elf.
Santa of all time.
Can I read you something from 'Twas the Night Before Christmas?
Yeah.
The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself.
Yeah, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, read the text. You're believing Coca-Cola's lies, Rob. A right jolly old elf.
He's an elf.
He's an elf.
He's the head elf.
Kansas. Yes, of course he is.
I didn't realize.
I had no clue.
You knew that?
I did.
Mark,
I
the whole
swear I
time?
knew that. The whole time I
You
knew
never
Santa
told
was an
us?
elf. Well, we
Come on.
are such a divided people these days. You don't want to trigger people. So I never brought it up.
It's in the.
Lern.
He's right. It's in the text. Read the text.
This has been updated. I'm telling you. I'm going to find
It's
the
not the
text
New
from
Testament, Scott.
1800s.
He's the head elf, Scott.
This was created by the Elf on the Shelf.
All right.
company.
Well, and by the way, Elf on the Shelf is celebrating. I just read how long. That's been around 20 years now. Elf on the Shelf.
I love Elf on a Shelf because I don't have to do it.
This is the 20th year for Elf on the Shelf.
But I thoroughly enjoy seeing all of the pictures of the different elves on shelves for all my family friends' houses, because it's a kid thing. So I don't have kids, right?
Our elf, now that my kids are older, our elf has gone back to the North Pole.
Right.
Oh.
That was the fun thing living at Moon's house is the youngest kid that's in the house. He was all about that, so it was fun to get to wake up early and move it somewhere and
What do you
try to
mean?
find
What do
it.
you mean?
What do you mean?
The Elf on the Shelf?
He'd
you
move himself.
find him. Yeah,
I meant, that's what I'm saying.
right.
Our elf was
I'd get
named,
up early to try to find him.
Our elf was named Alfonso.
Cute. My college roommate, her daughters found their elf on a shelf the first day, and he had made the toilet water frozen, and he was ice fishing into the toilet, which is insane. I mean, this elf is
Our elf,
his mind.
our elf never did any of that stuff. Our elf wasn't creative like that.
he was getting turd fish, dude. It was crazy.
Our,
I saw one where there was the elf was throwing dollar bills at a naked Barbie doll that was on the
Yes.
cake mixer.
Saw
yeah,
that.
he's naughty.
So I like when the elf gets himself into some adult situations.
No, sometimes
Me too.
the elf forgets to move, and you get up in the morning and go, "Oh my God, I gotta." Or you need to come up with a reason why the elf didn't move.
Well, sometimes he's hungover. He gets into Dad's liquor cabinet, and he forgets where he's at sometimes.
Alfonso's depressed. He hasn't moved off the couch.
in days. Yeah. So believe it or not, Elf on the Shelf brand is officially celebrating its 20th anniversary. Crazy. It's two sisters who came up with the whole thing.
Well, yeah.
Two sisters.
Mrs. Claus and
Her
Patty.
slutty sister, Patty.
Right.
Well, did you see that you can track Santa?
NORAD.
NORAD's out.
NORAD's back.
I love this time of the year.
This is the 70th year. 70th year for NORAD. So the North American Aerospace Defense Command is officially gearing up, for their favorite holiday tradition. So NORADSanta.org. That's the website you go to. It's not just a map. The site is packed with holiday music and movies and games, a web store, official countdown clock. So the real action for NORAD Santa, starts on December 4th. I'm sorry, 24th. So that's a cool little thing they're still doing, NORAD. But listen, with December here, we've swapped the turkey for mistletoe. You're probably blasting holiday music. Have you ever noticed how much food is mentioned in the songs? We all know what pumpkin pie and roasted chestnuts are, but do you know what figgy pudding is? No. And Wish You a Merry Christmas. Or even Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. They mentioned figgy pudding. Mm-hmm. Do you know what that is?
No.
I guess it's figs that are turned into pudding.
It's a UK thing. Pudding is just the general word for dessert. Figgy pudding is actually a boozy, opulent steamed cake, similar to fruit cake, packed with dried fruits and nuts. So that's figgy pudding. Sugar plums, the night before Christmas, or the dance of the sugar plum fairy. It's actually fruit and nut balls. Sugar plums are fruit and nut balls. You make them by mixing dried fruits with nuts, honey, and a bunch of spices like cardamom, anise, and fennel, and then you roll them in powdered sugar. Those are sugar plums.
Right now
I
at
need to bring these
Starbucks,
back.
you can get a sugar plum pastry, and it's like a Danish, and it's a kind of like a croissant. And then in the middle, there's kind of this jelly with a little like cream cheese, and it's really good.
Good? Mm-hmm. What about wassail? Here we come a wassailing.
Nah.
A wassail cup essentially is a festive, spiced mulled wine.
I have some of
That's
that.
Whoa.
We got some of that in Herman and imported it to Ellisville.
Mulled
We'll be having
wine?
that. Yeah, we do hot toddies too at our house. Tim and I like to have
Yeah,
hot
it's a
toddies
season
and
for that.
go looking at Christmas lights, which is illegal. Because hot toddies is whiskey.
Yeah.
So watch
a good
out.
one. And finally, kind of on the food news, drink thing. Do you guys remember when Gatorade came in bottles?
Yeah, glass ones.
The glass bottles?
Yeah.
You don't?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, the newest Stranger Things.
You see this? Gatorade's bringing them back
Because of that?
because of that. So if you grew up in the 80s or 90s, get ready for some serious, nostalgia here. For the first time in almost 30 years, Gatorade bringing back those iconic glass bottles we all remember. And it's tied in, with Stranger Things. Since the show's set in the 80s, brands are jumping onto the retro bandwagon, and Gatorade's leading the charge. So it's just a lemon lime Gatorade.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's going to be good.
I think that's all it was at first, right?
Yeah.
Kind of came in like Snapple bottles.
It was thick. If I remember, it was thick
Yeah, they had
glass.
the big
It
ones
was.
and
So,
the
I mean, those
small.
Snapple bottles are thick, man. They're like those little, they're almost like the Coors snub, the Coors regular snub nose bottles, beer bottles. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about?
But they were like thick and like kind of textured at
Yeah.
the top.
Uh-huh.
If I remember.
This is great.
Hawaiian Punch used to come like that, too.
But if you want to buy them, so you get today's the day.
Oh, they're not going to be sold everywhere?
No, you got to go to Gatorade's website at 9:00 this morning, and they're doing a collector set called the 1987 Hawkins capsule.
Mm-hmm.
You get a retro glass bottle of a lemon lime Gatorade featuring a collectible upside down themed logo, a vintage T-shirt, a sideline towel, all packed in a collector's box for $70. That's right.
What a deal.
9 a.m. St. Louis time on Gatorade's website if this is something that interests you and you have money you just want to throw away. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's take a break. But first, All right, today's Team Rizz member of the day is brought to us by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Score a shot at 10K during Blues away games this year at Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Rafe's at the Hot Shots Fenton this evening.
That's right. Hot Shots Fenton with Kerry Davis at 6:30 tonight.
All right, from Alton, Illinois, Brianne Edgington is our Team Rizz member of the day.
I love her.
Brianne loves the Rizz Show. And she says she loves the team but misses Jeff dearly. The mix of talent and personality makes the podcast my top daily entertainment. Appreciate the ways we support the local community through fundraisers, volunteering, time, and talent. Loves matchup with Moon, and Rafe is the best selfie taker ever.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's a picture of you and Brienne at 1057thepoint.com.
All right, well.
Wow.
She was one of the people, whenever we were doing Donnie's Radiothon, she bought the lunch with me for a
cool.
significant amount, and we got to go to Vivola Express, and we had a great time.
Oh, nice.
She's lovely.
Well, Brianne Eddington from Alton is our Team Rizz member of the day. Gets a super sweet Team Rizz member of the day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. All right, Lern, what do you got for us?
Let's all get sad and hear a previously unreleased Scott Weiland track, as yesterday was his 10th anniversary of being gone. Aunt Becky is going back to work, TV renewals that might excite you, and some more Spotify Wrapped, the top threes of certain types of elements.
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday. Tarantino Unfiltered, the 3 actors he can't stand, and an update on the Tara Reid story, which you guys covered last week.
Oh, yeah.
We'll chop it up next. Stay there. Welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Mick Ultra Studio Cams, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The Schreier Air text line, 314-649-DUMB. The emails, rizzshow at 1057thepoint.com, or send your instant feedback through the Point mobile app. I can't believe Rizz Show Live is a week from tomorrow. That's wild to even think about. And it's Rizz Show game night at the pageant. Tickets are going to be sold out by the time we get to next Friday. So here's a way to get in. You could dance your way in. We're looking for a couple opening acts, so we're doing like a talent show thing. So we're looking for random, ridiculous, awesome talents. Can you do a dance routine that's amazing? Are you a human beatbox machine? Do you do some weird, hilarious, or just plain amazing skill that needs to be seen on stage? We want to see it. And what's in it for you? If we pick you, you'll be on stage with myself and Courtney and some of us. You'll perform your talent live at the pageant at Rizz Show Game Night, December 12th. Not only that, we'll also hook you up with 4 tickets for the show, and we'll hand you a $250 Amazon gift card just for performing. So get your phones out, record that thing you do, submit your act now for your chance to perform live at Rizz Show Game Night. Go to 1057thepoint.com for the details, and you have until, I believe, Saturday or Sunday to upload that video. There's some good ones on there. Got a couple magicians.
Oh, good.
Yeah. There's a fire dancer.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Any sword swallowers? We were really hoping.
Hey, if you're a sword swallower, well, let's see.
Come swallow a sword in front of us, man.
Yes.
We want to see it.
Yes.
We have a fetish, sir.
Hey, so Rafe, you're a John Prine fan. I really don't know. I don't know much about him. I know he was an odd-looking fella.
It was not.
No.
John Prine.
He had
big
like throat
cheeks.
cancer at the end. Like,
Yeah.
look at a young picture of John Prine.
I don't think
Looks
I've
like
ever
Greg
seen.
Colvin.
I don't
Looks like
think I've
Lern's dad.
ever seen a young
handsome
picture of him.
man.
Yeah, he looked pretty cool.
I don't
He
think
was-
I've ever seen a young picture.
He was on like radiation, and he had like part of his jaw removed because he had throat cancer. Later
That I
in
did not
life.
know, and I apologize.
He actually kind of looks like
yeah.
Rizz.
He does look like my dad in this photo specifically.
Yeah.
This is my dad,
Let me
Greg.
see. Yeah.
Okay.
When I look at John Prine on like when he's sitting on the hay bales, I'm like, that dude looks like your dad, 1, and 2, just like looks like a Southern Illinois dad that would have had a cigarette hanging out of his mouth working on a carburetor, and he's from.
Rizz could be him for Halloween.
I had no idea that's what he looked like
Great
as a young
stash.
man.
Oh yeah, right there. He's sitting on the hay bales. Look at that guy. That guy was working on a
Okay,
carburetor.
I didn't know. Again, country music is a very big blind spot for me.
Yeah, he was like country folk.
Yeah.
He's huge, man. Bob Dylan even you know, as much as you hate Dylan, he does get regarded as a lyricist.
I know.
He said that John Prine's the best songwriter that's ever lived. Steve Earle said that, too.
So there's a documentary film about his life coming out?
Yeah, man. It looks really cool. It's called You Got Gold. It's coming out in theaters. It's not like a biopic. It's a one-of-a-kind tribute. It's kind of songwriters. It's filmed at the Ryman Auditorium. It presents live performances by Grateful Dead's Bob Weir, Brandy Carlisle, Casey Musgraves, Tyler Childers, Warren, Lucinda Williams, Steve Earle, Bonnie Raitt, Dwight Yoakam, Kurt Vile.
Nice.
Dude named Swamp Dog, who I pulled a song, and Nathaniel Rateliff. And, like, John Prine has a song called Sam Stone, and it's about, speaking of your dad, like a Vietnam vet coming back from the war.
Yeah,
and this dude named Swamp Dog, who was like a Muscle Shoals. This guy's voice is amazing.
Yeah,
this
you
is
sent
like
this to me.
One of my favorite Steve Earle covers. Or, excuse me, John Prine covers.
So the song is called Sam Stone. It's about a Vietnam vet coming back. This is Swamp Dog. D-O-double-G. Swamp Dog.
D-O-double-G. This dude's got a great voice.
Sam Stone came home to his wife and family after serving in the conflict overseas. In the time that he served, it had shattered all his nerves and left a little shrapnel in his knee.
Yeah, I never heard this before.
Really?
And I love that you're opening my eyes up to all this new stuff. I really do appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Sharing music is your love language, friend. You do that for a lot of people.
Possibly. Right here, he hits it. Blah, blah.
There's a hole in Daddy's arm where all the money goes. Jesus Christ died for nothing, I suppose.
Very poignant. Great songwriter.
Little pictures have big ears, but don't stop to count the
Yeah,
years.
excellent voice.
Yeah, some of these the people covering. I mean, Bonnie. He wrote "Angel from Montgomery," and Bonnie Raitt covered it and made her whole career. He's just like a very poignant. He wrote lyrics that mattered. You know, like John Prine was very much an activist, and but he was very clever in the way he wrote his lyrics, in the way that he addressed like a lot of social issues that were happening in the time. You know, he came up in the 60s and 70s, and like
that era.
He's almost like a more folksy, down-home version of Dylan.
I didn't really know much about him. I just, I seen pictures of him. I never really knew his music.
I was thinking about this. He died from COVID.
Right.
He died in 2020. He was one of the, and I'm like, man, I would like to see a comprehensive list of like celebrities COVID got. And I'm like, that you're like, man, F you, COVID. He's got to be at the top of the list. He was such a sweet man. He was so giving and like always reached out. Like he spent the last part of his years, he shared an office with Jason Isbell, and their desks bumped up against each other, and they'd hang out all day and write together. And he's an amazing guy and had an amazing. He was a post office worker. They called him the singing postman because he didn't make it until Chris Christopherson saw him singing in a bar in like his late 30s, and he's like just a working class dude. He was delivering mail, and Chris Christopherson's like, "You're an excellent songwriter. You're coming to L.A." And plucked him out of. He's from Chicago, and they plucked him out of. He's from Illinois, the burbs,
from obscurity.
Yeah, it's a really interesting. He's had an interesting life, interesting story, and he's a really excellent human being. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. It's coming out in theaters.
I'll do a deep dive on that. I've been listening to a podcast about Jeff Buckley. Well, I guess Netflix just put a documentary about Jeff Buckley. And I was listening to a podcast yesterday. Again, I didn't really know much about him.
Yeah.
Seemed like an interesting guy. Put out one record and drowned.
Yeah, that's the crazy.
He drowned
in
in
Memphis,
1997.
In the Mississippi River.
Yeah.
Went into the Mississippi River. I think he was out drinking with his buddies. Went down to like basically in Memphis, but I think it was Memphis. But he went down to some city where like he just decided he was going to go for a swim, and they were like, "Hey, there's strong undercurrents," and he got in the river and couldn't get out.
Yeah,
sad,
so
man.
dumb.
Yeah, young. It was 1997. He'd put the one record out.
Covered Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah, which has
Put him on the
become
map.
like it's his. Like he didn't write it, but it was so amazing. Like that, if you ask people like Hallelujah, who sings Hallelujah, they'll say Jeff.
Well, and it's funny. So Jeff Buckley didn't cover Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah. He covered somebody who covered. He says he never heard Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah.
Interesting.
He covered a cover.
That's hilarious.
So
I love it.
I like going down these rabbit holes. Especially music ones, which I've heard of the artist, don't know much about him.
Right.
I like learning the stories, like the history of it.
Well, that Jeff Buckley documentary, what is that on HBO?
It's on Netflix. I think.
It's on Netflix.
Oh, is it?
I think it might be HBO.
Maybe one of the streamers.
That whole album's good too. That
Race.
entire Jeff Buckley. Oh yeah.
Look,
HBO.
James Franco is Jeff Buckley.
Oh, it's HBO. Oh yeah, James Franco does look like Jeff
He does.
Speaking of fantastic artists, there is a significant update regarding an incident involving Tara Reid.
Yeah, this was sad last week.
So I know you guys covered this. I guess this is Tara Reid was at who's been on the show before, a Chicago area hotel. I guess they said she was drugged, or she said she was drugged.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody slipped her a Mickey or something in her drink. After reviewing surveillance footage from the bar she was at, Rosemont police have said they have found no evidence to support the claim that somebody spiked her drink. According to the authorities, the security tapes from the Doubletree Hotel don't show anybody tampering with her drink before she was taken away by ambulance. And the police also followed up with this YouTube guy she was with, some influencer. This guy named Sean P., who was seen with Tara that night. He told investigators that he absolutely did not drug her, does not believe her drink was spiked.
I said this the day we reported on it. She sounded kind of, and you always give somebody, I never want to victim shame or give benefit of the doubt. She sounded pretty messed up in the interview. And she's had so much substance abuse stuff that I'm like, it kind of, you always want to investigate and always like take that kind of stuff serious, but I was worried that was probably like she had to go to the hospital.
Right.
It seemed like a good cover story for maybe deeper problems.
Yeah, well, despite the lack of evidence, she's sticking to her story. She argued that her physical state didn't make sense for someone who only had one drink. She says, bottom line, no one ends up in the hospital incapacitated for over 8 hours after a drink. She described waking up in the hospital with no memory. She said, the scariest feeling I've ever felt. She believes she was drugged. She said, something happened to me.
Sucks.
So,
I wonder if
Sucks, man.
I mean, obviously they did blood tests on her, right? At the hospital?
I think she declined the blood test.
Well, that was the thing we were talking about. I was like, she's like, oh, they don't know. The way she reported it seemed very bizarre. Like, she was like, because they asked her, like, well, what was in your system? She's like, they don't know. So they didn't test. And
police did note they're still waiting on medical records from the hospital to see if toxicology tests were performed and if they show any substances in her system.
She was very vague, though. She said the doctors were vague about, like, you were drugged. And it's like, with what? And she's like, they didn't tell me. And I'm like, wouldn't they tell you?
Well,
there was just a lot of weird stuff in there, man. I hope that she's okay.
Well, there's that story. And this one's also making the rounds. I guess we talked about this yesterday. Quentin Tarantino named his top movies of the 21st century.
Yeah, Black Hawk Down.
Black Hawk Down was his number one. And I'm a Tarantino fan. I love his movies. I love when he's interviewed because he's so honest.
Yeah.
Talk about a guy that does not give an F about anything. If you ask him, he's going to be completely honest with you. So they asked him about his favorite movies. And he's a guy that never holds back his opinions. Well, he was asked about actors. And he named the 3 actors he cannot stand.
I know one.
Well, number 1 was Owen Wilson.
Wow.
Wow. Why?
First up, Owen Wilson, which is actually kind of funny because Tarantino listed Woody Allen's Midnight in Paris as his 10th favorite movie of the century.
Yeah.
But loving the movie didn't mean he loved the leading man. He wrote, or he said, I really can't stand Owen Wilson.
That's interesting.
He explained that the first time he saw that movie, he loved the movie but hated Wilson in it. On second watch, he told himself to stop being a prick and decided Wilson wasn't so bad. But the third viewing, he realized he was fixated on him. And he couldn't get beyond his hate for Owen Wilson.
Well, also, I think it's pretty rad he watched it 3 times.
Right.
That dude loves movies.
Things got harsher when somebody brought up the movie There Will Be Blood.
Uh-oh, Scott, sit down.
He said that
This is one I know about.
There Will Be Blood would have been his #1 movie, his #1 pick. Daniel Day-Lewis, amazing as the oil man. But he said there was one thing that held it back. Paul Dano.
Sweet Paul Dano.
I know this guy is.
He looks like Quentin Tarantino.
He thinks that the movie's a masterpiece. Could have been his #1 or 2 pick, but the problem, he says, Paul Dano ruined it.
Oh wow!
And he didn't mince any words here. He called Dano the movie's big, giant flaw. While the film is supposed to be a duel between Daniel Day-Lewis and Paul Dano, Tarantino felt it was completely lopsided. He says, Dano is weak sauce, man. He's just such a weak, uninteresting guy.
Oh my, he's a great actor.
The weakest effing actor in SAG.
He made Little Miss Sunshine what it is to me.
He even laughed about it. He said that
incredible.
Austin Butler would have crushed that role instead.
Okay. Yeah, Austin Butler's good too. You don't have to compare. You don't have to
He wasn't even around.
Right.
No.
Where There Will Be Blood days. Sometimes I also wonder if it's acting with Daniel Day-Lewis really highlights your imperfections as an actor.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because I will say I didn't like him in that. I didn't like him as the Riddler. I thought it felt like derivative of Heath Ledger, and I didn't like it. I just felt like he was doing his Joker as the Riddler. And I was like, you didn't bring anything new to it to me. I thought it was kind of boring. That movie sucked too, but in There Will Be Blood, I will say, I didn't know who he was then. I knew him as the brother from Little Miss Sunshine. It was like his first big role to me. That was like his introductory role. I get where he's coming from a little bit. Like, it was a little over the top compared to like Daniel Day-Lewis being dialed in.
Yeah.
For that movie.
Yeah.
So that may be a little unfair to Paul Dano.
Oh man, but Tarantino's getting crap for what he said. But somebody asked him, and you know what? That's what he thinks, and he said it. So
it's all subjective anyway, man. We all have people like that.
Yeah. I just want to know if he has worked with these people at all somewhere, and he just thought they were so annoying.
Well, it doesn't sound like it. He just says from that movie, Paul Dano is effing. He called him the weakest effing actor in SAG.
That's brutal. That's brutal. But
I wonder what his management's thinking right now.
Who?
Dano's. They're probably like, oh crud.
Well, listen, it's his opinion.
He's doing
his
great.
opinion, man. He'll be fine.
Who was 3?
Matthew Lillard.
Okay. I love Matthew Lillard, but I could see where he would get under people's skin.
Matthew Lillard
from Scream.
You know what's crazy?
Scoob.
Is Lillard.
He was Shaggy in
If
Scooby-Doo.
you really close your eyes and think about it, Matthew Lillard, Paul Dano, and
Owen Wilson
look like they could be related. They all kind of have similar looks.
He says bluntly, I don't care for Owen Wilson. I don't care for Matthew Lillard.
He doesn't like nose.
It's froggy guys. They all kind of look like frogs. And I love frogs.
And Tarantino looks like a frog.
Yeah, I think it's self-hate thing. That's right.
That's self-hate. I'm with you because that was my next point.
Matthew Lillard looks like
Matthew Lillard looks like he could be Quentin Tarantino's cousin.
Yeah.
And so does Paul Dano.
Cousin Kermit.
And so does
Owen frickin' Wilson.
Have you ever seen the interview?
That's a froggy guy right there.
Yeah.
I love it. I used to, dude, Matthew Lillard and Skeet Ulrich in Scream, loved them both. Toxic male introduction.
Yeah, Owen Wilson's got a look to him, obviously.
Owen Wilson has terrible hair, is what his problem is.
Oh.
He just does. He's a handsome guy, but he needs to, he's wearing a 15-year-old's hairdo, and he's a 50-something-year-old man.
Wow.
I got some harsh takes this morning.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Well, and Paul Dano definitely has a look to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he looks like Benjamin Franklin.
I like character actors. But you got to crush it every time. You got to be like Willem Dafoe. You got to crush everything you touch.
Oh yeah, Adam on the feedback. Lillard and SLC Punk. Remember that movie?
Yeah,
that was great.
Anarchy in the
Fantastic.
UK. Yeah, loved that movie.
Yeah, he was good in Life of Chuck. He was in that.
All right, well, Tarantino hates Dano, Wilson, and Lillard.
And you know what it is? It is self-hate. It is a reflection of himself. We often hate in others what we don't like about ourselves.
That's right.
And because have you ever seen the interview with George Clooney about Dusk to Dawn?
No.
Where George Clooney was like they're doing an interview together, and Tarantino's like, yeah, man. I was like looking at a cover of GQ, man, and I saw George Clooney. I'm like, holy moly, man. We look alike. We could be like brothers. We should play brothers in a movie. And George Clooney just goes, what? Like, you could tell it offended George Clooney.
I love Tarantino. I love his movies. I love his interviews.
But imagine looking in the mirror, and that's looking back at you, and your thing is like, you know who I look like? George Clooney.
No, you don't.
That's insane, dude.
No, you don't.
I agree,
That's
man. They
insane.
do look very similar.
He's a froggy guy.
Let's do crap on celebrities. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
Well, yesterday was the 10th anniversary of Scott Weiland's death.
Yes, it was.
He died December 3rd, 2015 at 48 years old after an accidental overdose on his tour bus.
And the saddest, alone on a tour bus.
I know. It's terrible.
And it was like behind a venue.
Yeah, it was it was Bloomington, Minnesota.
Yeah, and it was like he was touring with the Wildebeests or something.
A solo tour?
Yeah, but it was Scott Weiland and the something or other. It was not great. It was
sad.
And he was in bad shape for quite a while.
Mm-hmm. You interviewed him one time, right?
Jeff and I interviewed him at a ho-ho show, and he was very late. And I remember the manager coming out and pulling me aside and go, "Hey, man, he's not doing great today. He thinks helicopters are following him. So if he brings it up, if you could, just roll with it."
Okay.
Just, if he brings up the helicopters, don't say he's wrong. Just, we want to get him on stage. So just roll with it. And he didn't bring it up, but I remember he was smoking a cigarette, which he did not ash. And by the end of the interview, had 14 burn holes in his jeans.
Gosh.
And that night, he was terrible.
Yeah.
And the crowd wound up booing him off stage.
That sucks. I remember that.
At the pageant.
That's really sucks. Well, let's sit in our misery and let's hear some previously unreleased material from Scott Weiland. So the track is called If I Could Fly, and it was written by him in 2000 after the birth of his son, Noah. And so this is on YouTube now, so this is the whole song, so if you just want to skip around. But
The Sun did, I think recently, it was last weekend, did a whole night of
STP?
STP and Weiland songs.
Yeah, his son had released covers of his dad's work earlier in the year on YouTube. It sounds good.
The son had substance abuse problems, too.
And he sounds like his dad.
Right. Here's unreleased Scott Weiland, I guess now released.
Christmas song.
Start singing soon. Here we go.
Take a rest, and I'll take you to where I'm going.
It's okay. It's fine.
No one will know.
Sad.
Take a breath and hold it for a few. We'll get there someday, maybe next year. Hang around.
When was this written?
2000.
Yes, this is around the was this the Shangri-La days?
You'd know more than I.
Yes, it's around that time. Back with Stone Temple Pilots, still touring with the band. Sounded great back then.
Yeah. His voice does sound good. He had one of those, it'll always remind me of the Crow soundtrack with Big Empty.
Big Empty?
Yeah. Just beautiful voice.
Stone Temple Pilots, one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah. Anyway, not to down everybody out, but had to hear it. Here's some interesting thoughts. So the meet cute of John Popper and his wife. So the singer of Blues Traveler.
The who? The meet
The
cute?
meet cute. When you have a meet cute. When you meet somebody that you are romantically involved with. It's a meet cute.
Huh?
Like everybody has a meet cute. You never heard of a meet cute?
No.
It's how you meet your person. A meet cute. Look it up. I don't have time for this.
What?
It's a meet cute. It's everybody who meets the love of their life has a meet cute. They met in a certain way.
Okay.
Okay. And the meet cute that John Popper had with his wife actually has Ron Jeremy in the story.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
So Ron
lucky.
Jeremy and this woman who would go on to be John Popper's wife were at a nudist community, and Ron Jeremy invited John Popper to come out to the nudist party.
Okay.
And he was on a date with John Popper's future wife. And so John Popper talks about this. He was recently on Rolling Stone Music Now, and he says, I met her actually at the nudist colony in 2003 that Ron Jeremy asked me to attend, and I didn't realize that he was dating her. He says, I just knew that out of all the nude women there, she was the only one with a shirt on, and of course, the eye wants what it can't see. I wind up stealing her from Ron Jeremy at the nudist colony in Hammond, Indiana.
So because everybody was naked and she had a shirt on,
Yes.
she stuck out.
She stuck out.
Wow.
And John Popper said, I would like to have you as my wife.
Was John Popper hanging brains?
It sounds like he was.
Wow.
I haven't listened to the full
Dang.
interview, but when in Rome.
Yeah, by the way, 618 says, meet cute sounds like something you don't want to hear from a woman in the bedroom. Am I right? Oh, how cute.
True.
Anyway,
yeah.
it's a rom-com term.
It doesn't mean whenever she meets your wiener. It means when you guys just meet in life, okay?
I've never heard that before.
It's a real term. Guys, Euphoria has been a mystery. Is it coming back? Angus Cloud, who played Fezco, passed away. What was this now? 2 years ago, which was terrible. And now we have the details. So Euphoria, the HBO series, is arriving next spring. The Sam Levinson created series will premiere April 2026 on HBO Max. The third season began shooting in February, and it wrapped up production. And so this is a show that is really dark about high schoolers on the West Coast. It premiered in 2022. Zendaya. She's excellent in it. God, she's so
Sydney
good.
Sweeney.
Yes, and she's excellent too. All the kids that are in it are fantastic actors. Maude Apatow, Judd Apatow's oldest daughter's in it. And so anyway, if you've been waiting, April 2026, and it sounds like everybody, even Eric Dane, everybody is coming back for this season. A federal judge has sentenced Dr. Salvador Plasencia, Dr. Salvador Plasencia to 2.5 years in prison for distributing the ketamine to Matthew Perry before his overdose in 2023.
Wow.
The physician is 44 years old, known in court documents just simply as Dr. P, pleaded guilty in July to 4 counts of illegal drug distribution. And the court records show the doctor supplied multiple vials to Matthew Perry and at times personally administered the injections, even in a parked car, despite knowing that the actor was vulnerable to an addiction. So that's awful for all involved. Aunt Becky, hot-ass Lori Loughlin, fired from the Hallmark Channel due to that college admissions bribery scandal that we knew about, is returning to the show When Calls the Heart. So she was charged with, of course, paying $500,000 in bribes to get her daughters into USC as fake athletic recruits. And so I believe she's going through a divorce right now.
Yeah,
She's
the
got a
Massimo guy.
lot of turmoil. And she's
Well, at
going
least
back
she's
to work.
working again.
I like it. Yeah, and John Stamos did not like her soon-to-be ex-husband.
Massimo, yeah.
Yeah. He was talking about how John Stamos said that the husband was the reason that Lori got involved in any of that scandal in the first place.
He did time. She did time.
I love Stamos, dude. He's such a. I saw some podcast where he bought Elvis's hairdryer.
Yes.
He's talking about it, and he's like, "Who cares?" He goes, "I made a lot of money. Can't take it with me." He goes, "I can't find a picture of him using it," but he's like, "I bought Elvis's hairdryer."
All
And I'm like,
right.
he
That's
is Uncle
sweet.
Jesse in real life, and he's just such a cool dude.
Love the Rippers. It's official. Glenn Powell and Chad Powers are returning for a second season. I believe Moon was really into this show,
Yeah, it's
right?
good. I watched a couple episodes. It's very good.
Hulu shared the exciting news yesterday, announcing that the series pick up just over 2 months after its premiere, and so season 2 will be coming out. No real details as of yet, though. CBS executives are considering Hoda Kotb as the potential successor to Gayle King on the new show. So internal changes at CBS, including
Scott.
the
Scott's been
departure.
waiting for this announcement.
John Dickerson is out, and so now Hoda might be in.
Yeah,
So
Hoda.
if you're
Right.
excited, good for you.
I'm going to hold in my breath.
In movie news, CM Punk has joined the cast of a Netflix rom-com based on the novel The Bodyguard, and I love CM Punk. I forgot about him. He was super cute.
Who's this?
Still super cute. He's a wrestler.
Stu's still super cute, wrestling superstar in the WWE.
He was a wrestler. Then he went to try MMA for a
you
little
go,
bit,
buddy.
and that didn't work out. Went back to wrestling.
Yeah.
He got tuned up pretty good in the MMA.
He holds the title for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and so he's going to be maybe the love interest in this. He's been doing some indie horror thrillers lately, but now he's going to be doing rom-coms, and I'm totally behind that. And finally, in case you haven't seen it all over social media, Spotify has dropped their annual Wrapped lists yesterday, which, by the way, thank you so much for everybody tagging us.
Oh my God! For the Rizz Show being the #1 podcast.
Yes.
And did you
very
see our
cool.
video?
No, I
Yeah,
no,
people
I
were
did see
saying
it.
that.
Is it on
I
Spotify?
saw it.
Yeah. So if we're your #1 Spotify, we'll Spotify sends you a video.
Oh, it actually went out. That's
You know the video
awesome.
that we did, which I
Yes.
never saw?
Yeah, I never saw it either, but someone sent a message yesterday saying they loved our video.
Good.
Does anybody can you tell Josh to send that to us? I still have not.
Josh, send that to us. Done.
Okay,
He
thanks.
listens. We're his number one podcast, too.
He's listening.
Thank you.
Well, Spotify did drop their Wrapped lists yesterday. Bad Bunny reclaimed his spot as the most streamed artist in the world. He's also the first artist to win that title 4 times, which is interesting. I mean, a lot of people say, I don't know Bad Bunny, but hey, man, globally, he is a superstar. So he's number 1 on the global artist chart for Wrapped. Taylor Swift is number 2, and The Weeknd round out the top 3 for global artists streamed. Top global songs. At number 3, you got Apartment, which is Rosé and Bruno Mars, or APT. I've never heard that song, so I apologize if I'm not saying it correctly. Number 2, Birds of a Feather from Billie Eilish. And the number 1 global song was Die With a Smile, Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga. U.S. artists, the top 3. Who do you think it is?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is the number 1, her 3rd year in a row taking the top spot, followed by Drake and Morgan Wallen. And the top U.S. albums, I'm the Problem from Morgan Wallen was number 1. SOS Deluxe from SZA was number 2. And then Bad Bunny's, oh, God.
Don't even try it.
I won't even try it because I'm not bilingual. As far as U.S. podcasts go, Joe Rogan Experience took the number 1 spot again this past weekend with Theo Vaughn at number 2 and the Mel Robbins podcast at number 3.
Okay, so if
Yes,
you got
too.
your Spotify Wrapped and you're going, man, that's not really. It's a little off. So here are some reasons. Here are some reasons why your Spotify Wrapped might be skewing the truth a little bit. So Spotify's never officially confirmed the exact cutoff date, but it's widely believed to be somewhere between October and mid-November. That means your current obsession, it's probably not going to make the cut. So like, but I've been listening to a lot of Korn lately, and it's not even in my. It may not have even counted.
I feel like it's earlier than that. I think mine, like it had to be early September.
It says somewhere between late October and mid-November. That's widely believed. So a play only counts if it lasts 30 seconds.
Okay.
Because Wrapped prioritizes play counts over total time listened, a 90-second pop song played 5 times beats an 8-minute rock anthem played once.
Yeah.
So if you listen to punchy short tracks, those genres will look way more dominant than they really are.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay, so do you let Discover Weekly or Release Radar run in the background? Spotify counts those plays towards your top artists, even if you didn't actively choose them. This is usually why random artists you don't remember end up on your leaderboard. Spotify doesn't know context, so if you play lo-fi beats to study, white noise to sleep, or leave music on for your dog while you're at work, those hours pile up fast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because that's how back in the day, it was always India was my 1 through
That's
5.
your sex music, right?
Yeah, it's my No, it was my sleep music, and then I got married and I quit playing music when I fall asleep.
I listen to a boring history pod to fall asleep. It's made for you to fall asleep. The guy talks very slow and tells you what it was like to live in 13th century England. And it's like that dominated my pods. But I couldn't tell you a single episode of it other than the first,
It's the best.
Right.
20 minutes where I just kind of, it's just background noise.
So if you have background stuff playing, that's drowning out your actual favorite bands. At the end of the day, Wrapped is a viral marketing campaign designed to look good on Instagram stories. It's built to create a fun narrative that you'll want to share, which means it sometimes prioritizes cool data over boring, accurate data.
I was going to say, that makes a lot more sense, because I was confused on how mine ended up the way it did.
And maybe you obsessively listen to one specific artist for like 2 weeks in mid-March and then never again.
Yeah.
Wrapped loves intense listening clusters.
Yeah.
That brief phrase can weigh heavier than an artist you listen to casually but consistently all year long.
Okay.
Mine was pretty right on. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm happy with this.
Mine too. My number 1 song was that, though. There was like a Bon Iver song that came out that I really liked, and I listened to a lot for like a 3-week period, but I didn't really get into a lot of Bon Iver this year. But it was my number 1 song because I played it a lot, I think.
I played the Wiggles for about 3 weeks straight. And
Number 1. All right, celebrity celebrating a birthday today. Jin from BTS is 33. Jelly Roll. Do you know his real name? Jelly Roll?
Clarence Davis.
Ron.
Jason Bradley DeFord. Jelly Roll is 41 today. Tyra Banks is 52. Jay-Z, 56. Fred Armisen from SNL, or formerly of SNL. and Portlandia. He's 59 today. Marissa Tomei, who brought her up
Me?
yesterday, I thought.
Gorgeous.
She's 61 today. Jeff Bridges, the dude, is 76.
Gorgeous.
And Jethro on the Beverly Hillbillies.
Max Bear.
Max Bear Jr.
Alive?
Alive.
Holy
yeah.
moly. How old is that guy?
88.
Good for him. Still a hunk, huh?
Max Bear Jr.,
Cement
Jethro,
Pond.
the Beverly Hillbillies, is 88 today. Today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Kimmy Lee. And today's birthday girl has been in 56 fine films, including The Ass Parade 2, Big White Wet Butts 2, Chubbylicious 8, Chunky Chicks 29 and 33, Heavy Duty 4, Mega Butt 17, Scale Bustin' Babes 15, 18, 20, and 44. Is there a theme here? Mm-hmm. And a movie called White and Thick 5, and Who Could Forget a Roll? In 2012's Fat Girls Chasing Chocolate. Kimmy Lee is 45 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays. And that was your crap on celebrities. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Let's give away some stuff. Rafe, what are we playing?
3 and 5.
We're playing 3 and 5. Simple game. So, we'll get you on the phone. Rafe will give you a category. You have to name 3 things in that category within 5 seconds.
No ums, no ahs.
2 out of 3 categories right, you win your choice of prizes. No ums or ahs to start your answer. Is this accurate, this giveaway sheet
Let me see
there?
here.
King Scott?
I think it's not.
Oh, no.
Scott looked at me like, don't read what's on
Yes.
the sheet in front of you.
Yeah, well.
I'll go double check.
We have Rizz Show game night tickets, I'm sure, right?
I think we're out of those.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll let you know will you win next. Fine.
It's the holidays, man.
It's- whatever,
Everything's
it's
off
cool.
the rails. It's fine.
If you want to play 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. Looking at the Schreier Air Texter. It's my son's 13th birthday today. We listen every morning. If you could do a shout out to Michael, we'd appreciate that.
No.
Absolutely not.
We do not do shout outs. Certainly not Michaels, who are turning 13 today.
Yes. we
No,
definitely-
thank you.
Michael,
No.
why aren't you in school, Michael?
In fact, yuck.
Learn.
Oh, pubescent shout-outs.
No. Help support this year's Point Holiday Food Drive to benefit Operation Food Search in partnership with Rocket Convenience Stores. So starting tomorrow, stop by any Rocket Convenience Store location in the metro area, drop off a canned or non-perishable food item, and grab this year's limited edition Holiday Weirdo sticker while supplies last. To kick the whole thing off tomorrow, I'll be at the Rocket in Wentzville, starting at 3 o'clock. That's 40 Wentzville Parkway. Have your chance to win tickets to Rizz Show Game Night, which is coming up a week from tomorrow. Check out the very first Lift Off Grill location at Rocket Stores in Wentzville. There'll be food sampling, special giveaways, fuel discounts, and more. And your chance to grab one of those weirdo stickers with your food donation. So we hope to see you maybe tomorrow from 3 to 5 at the Rocket in Wentzville. If not, hey, any Rocket store in the St. Louis metro area, bring a canned food item. Oh, and by the way, somebody asked if you could donate money. There are QR codes on the boxes,
Great.
which will take you to Operation Food Search's site, so you could donate that way as well. Cash is king. I know the food banks love cash.
They do because, cash is easy to store, whereas canned goods, sometimes it starts to pile up and they
Well,
got
it takes up space,
Yeah.
and they could buy really what's needed.
Absolutely.
And we were talking about this a couple weeks ago, Lern, like, no more ramen. Don't bring the ramen.
Yeah, it's not nutritious. Think about what you would, if you
Right.
could not put food on your table, what would you want from someone else? And go and start there. And yeah, if you're somebody that loves ramen, okay, great. But that's so cheap and easy, and a lot of people go for it. And the reason that they say don't do it is because it's so high in cholesterol
Right.
and salty. So just, I don't know. It's
Hey,
nice that
and
you're
you know
giving.
what? Can openers, too. Can openers, deodorant, soap, they take all that stuff.
Yeah. Non-perishable, too.
Non-perishables.
Nope. Be bringing bread to the food bank.
I got leftover cranberry sauce.
Nobody
Yeah.
wants that.
In a Tupperware.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Yeah, I've heard some horror stories from food drives. The people who got to sort all the stuff out back at like Operation Food Search. They'll pull out somebody will throw steaks in there.
I know. And they're trying to be nice.
They're trying to be nice, but they'll throw a steak in there on a Monday, and they're not picking the things up till Saturday.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Pretty
what?
brilliant.
And people get all, well, you shouldn't be telling. No, we're just educating. You have to, there's stipulations to things, and we don't want it to go to waste.
Yeah, listen, 618. If I was starving, I'd gladly eat ramen. True, or anything else. But they've got a lot of ramen.
Yeah, they got plenty of ramen.
They got plenty of ramen.
Yeah. Also, not a great point.
It's fine. Hey, listen, I don't
If
care.
I was starving, if you were starving, you might eat bugs too.
I would
but you
also definitely eat King Scott if we were stranded on an island.
Up on the
Scott's
mountain.
going first.
We've all talked about this. We would all eat Scott.
Yeah.
The point
gonna be
is that
tasty.
ramen is not
Eat a
that
lot of
nutritional. It's not that helpful. Some people are feeding their children. It's high in bad things and very calorically not
get it.
dense.
Fine, 636. Bring ramen. It's fine.
Yes.
Hey, before
Please.
we move on to the game, I do have some raccoon news.
Oh.
And this seems
God,
to be.
I love this. I love that
Raccoon
this is a
news?
thing now. We got to carry this into the new year. We need a raccoon news segment. I just love that it's becoming. I'm getting closer to my dream.
Rec news.
My little raccoon band. Can't wait.
Raccoon news. If you have trouble wrangling your cat, I know Lern's been injured by trying to wrangle a cat before.
I've got in the middle of a cat fight or two, and it's awful, dude. To go to urgent care, not cool.
So listen, if you have trouble wrangling your cat without it looking like a scene from a horror movie, you'd know better than to wrangle a raccoon.
Well, yeah.
So a man in Georgia recently came across an injured raccoon on the side of the road, and he's like, you know what? This raccoon needs to get to the nature center. I'm going to be the hero to this raccoon. I'm going to white knight this raccoon.
Oh, no.
So he wraps the raccoon. He pulls over. He wraps the raccoon in his coat, holds it against his chest as he drove for over an hour.
Sweet baby angel.
Now, I don't know if this guy's just like a big animal lover or if the raccoon looked, quote, cute. But either way, it was wild. And this raccoon did not want to be driven around. I will tell you that.
Many of them don't, right?
what kind of
I
car
would
was
say
it?
normally they don't.
like to drive.
Yes.
They do not like they don't like passenger seat. They like to be behind the wheel.
So the raccoon bit the guy on his face and his hands.
Those are love bites, Rizz.
So he gave it some space and managed to wrap it in a blanket with duct tape and continue driving. So once he got to the nature center, the staff put the raccoon in a kennel, then sent it to a vet. They forcefully insisted that the now bloody man go to the hospital, and he finally agreed. Turns out the raccoon did have rabies and was immediately euthanized.
Oh man.
So the guy went through all that trouble for nothing, and I assume the guy's going to be okay since he was treated right away. There's no update on his condition. The Nature Center said that while the guy's heart was in the right place, no one should ever do this. Dummies. Idiots.
Your heart is in the right place and your hands are in the wrong place.
He put everybody he came into contact with at risk. And there were children at the Nature Center at the time.
Rafe, you need to heed this warning, okay?
Nah.
They're trainable.
I can tell.
And by the way, this Nature Center...
Got a good radar. That's
Oh,
a
yeah?
rabies radar.
And by the way, this Nature Center, which is the Chattahoochee Nature Center.
Oh, Chattahoochee, huh? Alan
Yeah.
Jackson. Is he around?
This is the Chattahoochee Nature Center Wildlife Rehabilitation
Don't be getting no
Center.
grape snow cones from raccoons. That's
Purple
against
snow
the law.
They are not licensed for raccoon rehab and only accepts raptors, reptiles, and amphibians.
He did a good job.
So I don't know why the guy thought he would take the raccoon there in the first place. Anyway, just a reminder that, yeah, we should be kind to all animals, but you shouldn't handle potentially rabid wildlife yourself. You should always call a licensed pro for wild and injured animals.
Okay.
Thank God he got treated right away because rabies in humans has a greater than 99% fatality rate.
I know. It's so sad, you know? We watch Snow White as children and we think, oh, that's going to be me one day. And then now it's rabies. You know, then you're dead. Reality sucks.
Greater than 99% fatality rate without treatment. And post-exposure vaccinations, you have to start them within 48 to 72 hours.
Jeez.
So you got to be treated quickly.
I got to get Mr. Gray to the vet. He's such a sweet man. Big groundhog-looking mofo. But I haven't taken him in yet. Because he
Just be
doesn't want to go in a
careful.
crate.
Just be careful. Just listen. I get it. We're animal lovers. Oh, it's got human hands. You know, look at it. It's got
Yeah,
an
they're
opposable
sweet. They're adorable
thumb.
trash panda.
Adorable. Look, it's one.
Uppies.
It's got its hands up. Pick me up.
It's beautiful.
And I want Rafe to have his dream, really. I mean, these last couple of days, it's been rabies. I'm looking for Rafies. I want him to have
It's
what he
coming
wants.
2026.
Dude,
I want to bring 4 raccoons in here like you did for me this year with the monkeys. Your 50th, watch out.
I want to bring 4 rabid raccoons in here.
Yeah,
Actually, 3 rabid, 1 not rabid.
it's going
Let's
for the gun.
see, this is why you should only go for the possum. They can't get rabies. So
You thought the monkeys were cute, dude. Imagine a little raccoon hand getting on one of those faders on your board.
Yeah, if you thought you were pissed then.
And turning up like.
Like a little raccoon hand just coming up.
Yeah.
Because it was.
And all of a sudden, Michael McDonald comes over the point, and you don't even know how it happened, and little raccoon played it. That's adorable.
Yeah, the little raccoon played
forgetting-
I'll Be There.
Yeah. Keep
Yeah.
forgetting that I am a raccoon.
One of the best memories from 2025 will be the monkeys in the studio.
That was the best birthday
Yeah.
I've ever had in my life. That was the best. You guys, and I know, like, Rizz, you didn't know about it. But Rafe, you did such a great job.
Make sure you get that as a segment for best of when we're
Okay.
away, because
Oh, it's so great. I went back and watched the video not too long ago on the Rizz Show Instagram account. Moon was filming. Hilarious. When the woman takes these fruit snacks out of her breast,
Yeah.
and then the monkey and I are both trying to open the damn fruit snack package the same way with
well,
our
the one
little monkey
grabbed your
hands.
head too.
I know.
A baby.
It was so great.
Oh,
they were.
Thank you
incredible.
again to everyone.
One
who
grabbed the
participated.
gun. One went for
one
the gun.
grabbed, yeah,
One for
one
the
grabbed
gun.
the airsoft gun. The one tried to come behind the board. I had to fight it off.
You were so, you and I both were so astounded that there were monkeys in here.
Yes, because I had explicitly said no. I had to say it. I didn't think I had to. No monkeys in the studio.
This man's a good time, okay?
Technically, I don't know if those were.
Those were my words.
Well, I'm saying technically they were primates. I don't know if they were monkeys.
They were
per
spider
se.
monkeys.
They were spider monkeys.
Okay, I didn't do my research. I'm sorry.
They're half. They're
It was
half
excellent.
monkeys.
All right.
I thought it was that thing where you're like, hey, you better not get me a birthday present when you really wanted them in the studio. I thought it was like a thing of like,
Oh, like
don't bring any cookies in. I'm on a diet. I thought it was
wink?
that. Yeah, I thought you were winking at me.
no,
Well, I learned.
no,
learned.
no. All right, let's give away some stuff. All right, today's contest sponsored by
CarStar, your CarStar auto body repair expert. Locally owned and nationwide guarantee. See carstar.com for a location close to you.
All right, we're playing 3 and 5. So Rafe will give you a category. You name 3 things in that category within 5 seconds. 2 out of 3 categories right, you win your choice of prizes. We got tickets to go see Avatar Friday, tomorrow, over the pageant. We got tickets to go see Blue October Saturday at Stiefel. Ezra Ray Hart at the Factory. Let me see. When's the 10th? When's the 10th?
It's
a Wednesday?
What is it?
Wednesday.
That's a Wednesday,
Next
yeah.
Wednesday. We got tickets for Rizz Show Game Night coming up a week from tomorrow at the pageant. All right, 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. Remember the rules. No ums or ahs to start your answer. And Lern and King Scott, you are the judges. Judges and jurors. Let's go to the phones, and we'll go to line number 1. Hello, Chris.
Hi, how you doing?
All right, Chris, you ready to play 3 and 5?
Super ready.
Let's go.
Chris, good luck, brother. Chris, give me 3 months that don't end in the letter R.
June, July, August.
No.
It was,
Did he get it?
I mean,
I couldn't tell if August got in before.
Did he get it, Lern?
He did a good job pausing and
he
not
did.
saying
He did.
I waited too long.
I'll give it to him.
Okay,
Giving it to him?
Giving
Wow, okay.
I bet if we played that back,
It's
it
close.
was real close.
Very close.
Get it
All right.
together, Chris. Let's
All right,
go.
Chris.
Good job, Chris. Chris, give me 3 insects with wings.
Fly, dragonfly, and wasp.
Love it.
What was the last one?
Wasp.
Wasps. Those are all insects with wings, as far as I know.
Chris, what would you like?
Rizz Show Game Night.
Yeah, we'll see you a week from tomorrow. Hang on 1 second, Chris. All right,
Yeah,
James.
Chris.
Ready to play?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, James. Remember, no ums or ahs. Let's go.
Good luck, James. James, give me 3 countries in Europe known for their food.
Germany, Hang up on me.
Oh, my God. Italy. You didn't say Italy?
Germany.
Germany. I love German food.
Like what?
Brats.
A schnitzel.
Wiener
Kielbasa.
Schnitzel.
God, that's not where I would
Kielbasa.
go.
Vienna sausage. It's from Vienna.
Where my head went.
Strudel.
Okay, I do love a strudel. You're right. Okay.
Okay. Well, James got it wrong. The fact that you didn't say Italy is, I should hang up on you, but I'm not going to.
He said hang up on me.
You have
At the
another
end.
shot, James.
He knew
Let's
he
go.
was in trouble.
Here we go.
James, name 3
Yes.
cartoon cats.
Garfield.
Oh, man. Garfield,
Garfield.
Heathcliff, Sylvester.
Hello Kitty, Tom from Tom and Jerry.
Not a good showing from James today.
No.
Jared, hello.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
All right, Jared, ready to play? No ums or ahs. Don't forget. Let's go.
Jared, name 3 popular card games.
Uno, solitaire, poker.
Okay.
All card games,
Like that.
all somewhat popular. I agree.
Next.
Jared, name 3 types of French fry.
Crinkle cut, waffle, potato.
Love it. Oh, potato cut.
Oh, potato.
Hold up.
Oh,
That's
Is
a
it-
wedge.
Potato
No.
wedge, I would have
I
accepted.
can't accept
not
potato.
accepted.
Oh.
A potato fry? No. No, Jared.
Sorry, brother.
All right, last one.
Jared, name 3 states that start with M.
Massachusetts, Michigan, Montana.
Love it.
Oh, man.
Boom.
You did it, Jared. All right, what do you want?
Rizz Show game night,
All
please.
right, we'll see you next Friday. Hang on. Okay. Rich in Owensville. Hello, Rich.
Hey, how's it going, Rizz?
Happy holidays, my friend. Let's play 3 and 5.
Good luck, Rich. Rich, name me 3 months with 31 days.
December, October, January.
January 31st.
I don't think
know.
January-
Is there a
No.
January 31st?
I don't think so.
January
All the days.
31st.
30 days
has
has
September,
September,
April, June, and November. All the
It's
rest.
the last day of January.
All right, there we go.
There you go.
We had to do the.
We're dumb. We're dumb.
Well, that's fine.
We're
Fine, you
idiots.
had to
We're
double
dumb,
check.
Rich.
Fine. We
Rich,
had
we
to
are
double check.
dumb.
No, we're not.
Rich. We're dumb.
Here we go.
Rich, name 3 board games.
Monopoly, Life, Shoots and Ladders.
No,
Hey,
yes.
All played on a board.
Rich, what do you want?
Rizz Show game night.
All right, Rizz Show game night. We are out of tickets for that, so hang on one second. You got the last pair for now. Ryan in Alton. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning.
All right, Ryan, here we go. Let's play.
Ryan, name 3 fruits that are red.
Apple, strawberry, raspberry.
Nice. Also acceptable, King Scott.
It's true. He's a red-haired fool, man.
All right, here we go.
You're really pleased.
I did a guy.
Really pleased with yourself
Yep.
with that one, weren't you?
Yeah.
All right. Name 3 vegetables that grow underground.
Potato, onion,
No,
So
garlic.
close.
Right, is
Carrots.
Is garlic underground?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess it is. It's got a little stem. That's a root.
Yeah.
It's a bulb.
Okay, well,
It's bulbous.
all right.
All right.
All right, Ryan, last one.
Ryan, name me 3 brands of clear soda.
Sprite, 7-Up, and Starry.
Yes.
Oh, Starry. How about that? All right, hang on, Ryan.
You went with the rebrand, baby.
All right, let's go to Tom in Belleville. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, everyone.
All right, Tom, let's play 3 and 5.
Tom, name me 3 movies in theaters right now.
Nope.
No.
Avatar.
Eyes. What am I
I
doing?
wouldn't know either.
I'm stuck with this game.
What's
Damn it.
what is in theaters now?
I suck at this game.
The Wicked 2.
Wicked 2, Electric Boogaloo, yes.
The Running Man,
Sisu.
right?
Sisu, yes.
Sisu.
Running Man.
And
Of course, the cartoon popular movie.
Zootopia 2.
Zootopia 2.
All right, we worked that out.
All right. Are you okay, man? You ready?
Yeah.
Let's pull it together. You're not bad at this game. You're good at this game. You're about to show us how good you are at this game. Name 3 U.S. cities with NFL teams.
Philadelphia, L.A., Las Vegas.
Got it.
You're correct.
Got it. Got it.
Like the longest cities to say.
All right,
Good
this
job.
is it. The final one.
Name 3 holidays celebrated in December.
Christmas,
Oh!
I heard someone yelling Kwanzaa
Yeah.
at you.
And you missed Hanukkah. Come on, brother.
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. All right, Tom, you are bad at this game.
Tom.
You are. That is correct.
Tommy stand
You are
corrected.
You are terrible.
Even working with a partner, you didn't say what they were saying. They were right. Tom, you cad.
All right, let's go to, got another one in you?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to
Thank
Amy.
you.
Hello, Amy.
Hello.
All right, Amy, let's play 3 and 5.
Amy, name 3 movie genres.
Horror, comedy, and romantic comedy.
Very good.
Well, no, we'll get back to it.
In a rom-com, right? It is a specific subgenre,
Yeah.
I would agree, of a genre she already named, but that's fine.
Rom-com is on its own thing?
I think so, but isn't that a
It's under
subgenre of comedy?
Comedy umbrella? I don't know.
I like it. I think it stands alone.
I agree. It's Christmas. Who cares?
Okay, let's go.
Amy, name 3 celebrities that have done reality shows.
Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, and Kris
Oh,
Jenner.
man, that was a great
You could have
strategy.
banged them out.
Great strategy.
Could have said all the Osbournes, too.
All right.
Would have taken it.
Final one, Amy. Let's go.
Amy, name 3 countries in South America.
Cuba, Chile, and Argentina.
Cuba's not South America.
Cuba all by itself.
Yeah.
Is Cuba considered? Oh,
No.
look that up. Let's look it up. Let's make sure.
It's definitely
Is
not.
Cuba South America?
Definitely not.
I'm terrible at geography.
Well, so are we. So we have
So
to
are
look
we.
at things up because we're idiots.
It's 1,000%.
I'm pretty sure it's
I don't have
north
to look
'cause it's
that
only
up.
No,
it's
Cuba is
Caribbean.
not South America. Cuba is in North America.
Did I not get all the Kardashian ones?
No,
on that segment?
I'm sorry, Amy. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Amy. I'm sorry. I wanted to end on a winner. I got more if we got time.
We got to end on a winner. Tom, hello.
Hey, good morning, Rizz.
All right, Tom, let's get a winner
Tom's
here, okay?
back.
Better for that other Tom. That guy
That
sucked.
guy sucks. All right, here we go.
We'll see about that. Here we go, Tom. Name 3 sports played without a ball.
Hockey, cricket, and badminton.
I believe cricket is played with a ball.
Let's
You're
find
right.
out. It doesn't have a
So, too.
shuttlecock.
No, I believe it is
cricket
played
is
with a
a
ball.
cricket is a balled sport.
That's a ball.
Cricket ball. It's a hard, solid ball to
Yes.
play cricket.
Okay, next.
All right. Tom, tell me 3 things you would forget in an Uber.
Your phone, your keys, your wallet.
Very good.
All right, for the win, Tom, here we go.
Tom, name 3 countries that start with a vowel.
Argentina, Ukraine, Russia.
No, Russia, no!
F word. Oh, God.
Oh, he said the
Sorry.
F word too? No.
Dump him out.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Would have accepted the United States.
He said the F word.
He said the F word.
Would have accepted the United States or America.
Right. Well, he was thinking outside the box, which is nice. You know?
Russia.
Yeah.
F.
Russia.
All right, come
Russia
on.
fudge.
Dane, you there?
Hey, how's it going,
All
guys?
right, Dane, here we go. Let's get a winner. Let's go.
Dane, name me 3 smells that remind you of your childhood.
Cigarette smoke, candy, and chocolate chip cookies.
Got that right. Me
Love
too,
the
pal.
smell of candy.
Hey,
Who doesn't?
it works.
I love
work.
the smell of candy.
Me too. Who doesn't? The wafting smell of candy filled the room.
All right.
That's my childhood.
All right, Dane.
Dane,
Yep.
name 3 fast food chains that sell chicken sandwiches.
McDonald's, Hardee's, and Burger King.
Oh,
There
yes.
you go, pal.
All right, Dane.
He's accurate.
Winner. And that's how you do 3 and 5. Excellent round, guys.
Great job.
We
in
had some
St.
fun.
Louis.
Except for that one Tom guy. And I think the other Tom guy. Both Toms. Terrible showing by Toms today.
Russia.
All right, news.
Neither of those words start with a vowel, by the way.
News next. Samsung just dropped a trifold phone. You see this?
Great. We're going to be making little footballs in no time.
Also, do you need a reminder that pointing lasers at aircraft is a serious federal crime?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you how much a man here in St. Louis got for pointing a laser at a pilot, a police pilot. Comedian Drew Lynch will be here tomorrow around 9 o'clock.
Nice.
Where is he this weekend? One of the comedy clubs, yes.
I would imagine Helium.
Helium.
Oh, is it Helium? Okay, thank you.
believe
You
it.
almost died there, Scott?
Mhm.
Almost choke on a Fig Newton?
I was trying to get down. Trying to
All right.
get in there. Yeah, Helium.
He's got an interesting story. This year, somebody almost died at one of his shows, had a heart attack.
I saw that.
So he'll make his return. I think it's his third. Is he a third-timer?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it is.
Make sure that third-timer certificate's ready to go. All right, let's do some news.
Oh, yeah. We gonna do some news.
You know, Samsung with their folding phones, they're like the folding phone people.
They're the
Samsung.
folding fold people.
Well, they're doing it again with their folding tech. They've officially announced the Galaxy Z Trifold. And yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. A phone with 3 screens. So when you open this thing up, all the way up, you get a massive 10-inch display, the biggest screen on any Samsung phone yet. But the magic trick is that it folds twice to become small enough to fit in your pocket.
Oh.
And Samsung says it folds inward, which helps protect the expensive screen. And surprisingly, it's thin, measuring at 3.9 millimeters. That's at its thinnest point.
Dang.
And Samsung is playing coy with the official price right now. But the rumors are pretty wild. So tech outlets are estimating just between $2,500 and $3,000. No big deal,
Not
right?
a big deal at all.
So if you're in the U.S., you have to wait until the first quarter of 2026. If you happen to be in Korea, goes on sale December 12th. What do you say, Rafe?
So that's $1,000 a fold.
Yep.
Do you think that would help with like constant phone checking?
If you have to unfold your phone.
Yeah.
Because it's very convenient to pull my iPhone up and, boop, boop. I'll open it up. Any messages, click the button on the side. If I had to unfold it 3 times.
Yeah, it's crazy. You don't even have to press the button. It just opens up when your phone sees you.
I know.
Hello.
You don't even have to press a button. You pick up your phone. It goes, hello, here's what's going on.
I turned that off on mine.
Oh, you do?
I did.
Oh.
For that reason. I don't need help.
Oh, yeah. It's going, I pick up my iPhone. Oh, hey, good to see you. Here's what's going on. Here's your priority notifications.
I love having notifications, man. See, like somebody's texted or tried to call. Makes you feel good.
Does it?
Because nobody calls me, ever. None of my people. They just they listen to the show. They have a one-sided experience with me where they know what's up with me and all the shenanigans I'm about. I guess I should call them. I don't know.
Well,
I'm
They're
busy.
like, that's enough.
That's quite enough.
Enough for her.
Well, the internet's got its thoughts about this thing. Some techies are worried that the screen might be too soft and prone to scratching, which is a scary thought for something that's $3,000. Other users pointed out it looks like Squidward bathing. And look at the picture of that. That's pretty hard to unsee.
Okay, I'm looking it up right now.
Samsung insists this is the perfect balance of portability and productivity. I guess we'll find out for sure next year. If you're a Samsung person, look out for the Galaxy Z Trifold.
I'll hold out for Samsung Origami 26.
Ooh.
Yes.
It's the new Swan phone.
AD Roundtree has
He's a Samsung guy?
Yeah, he's got the fold phone. It's always kind of, I'm so used to everybody having an iPhone that when somebody pulls out a Samsung fold phone, you're like, whoa, whoa.
Can I say something about that too?
Okay.
Great guy.
Sweetheart.
AD?
Love AD. This is not it's not him. I think it's the phone.
Let's all shift our composure
When he
here.
takes it out and he opens it, there's something real smug about it. You know what I mean? There's something when he pulls it out and he's like,
yeah, my buddy Ben is the same
when he
way.
just
He's
like
got a-
kind of
he's
he
got a
opens, it's
Samsung.
almost like he's presenting his phone to you every time.
Right.
He's talking to you. He pulls it out of his pocket. He's like, "Sorry, I have a message."
Oh, let me open up my Galaxy.
Yeah, it feels like the old times when
Unfurling.
they would unfurl a scroll and be like, "My order of the king."
Yeah, I
And I'm
don't
just like, hey, dude.
understand. Like, how doesn't it crack?
Your phone's not better than me.
Nobody knows.
Your phone isn't better than
Not even
us.
Samsung.
And also, like, is it plasma screen?
Every
How does
phone
it
is
work?
foldable if you really want it to be.
You're right.
That's right.
Let's try it.
And also, I don't know, man. I'm not getting one of those phones. I think I'm iPhone for life. I really do. I've never had a phone longer than I've had the iPhone.
Do you think iPhone's going to copy this eventually?
It better not. It better not. Whew, I don't want none of that.
I don't
They
want no
know it.
folding. I don't need no folding. This is fine.
Yeah. I'll
iFold.
never fold.
The new iPhone.
If you needed a reminder that pointing lasers at aircraft is a serious federal crime, well, here it is.
Aw.
A St. Louis man is headed to prison for almost 2 years after targeting a police helicopter. This guy. We talked about it back in August of 2024 in the Benton Park neighborhood. 44-year-old Joshua Johnson pointed a blue laser at a Metro air support helicopter flying overhead. It wasn't a harmless prank. The laser flooded the cockpit and temporarily blinded the pilots, both from the St. Louis County and City Police Departments. But despite being blinded, the crew managed to track the beam down to a specific car on the ground.
Golly.
As they followed the vehicle from the air, this Joshua Johnson guy actually shined the laser at them a second time.
Interesting.
Officers on the ground eventually stopped the car, arrested him while Joshua initially denied doing it. He later admitted, yeah, it was me. Yeah. Yesterday, a judge sentenced him to 21 months in prison.
Youch.
Dang it.
Why? Why, Josh? Why?
Why'd you have to do that?
Why'd you have to do that, Josh?
He just bought it.
Why'd you have to do that?
1,000 unsolved homicides. But man, we got the laser guy.
Hey, listen, let's not compare that. You know, they could see where the thing's coming from.
We got the laser guy.
I'm sure. Hey, listen, I'm sure if the helicopter spotted somebody being murdered, they would have followed that person.
Probably. Just a couple things in that story. I'm just saying.
What?
There's a couple things in that story that
Go off.
It blinded both. It flooded the thing, and I'm not saying you should do it.
Oh, you're calling shenanigans on the...
It flooded the entire...
When was the last time you flew a helicopter?
I don't know, but I've been in a helicopter, and
a laser pointer was shined at it?
No, I guess I don't have that. But I've been in a gymnasium where my friend shined it directly at me, and it didn't blind an entire section of us.
I've been to a tool show, okay, and they have a lot of lasers there.
I just imagine two cops in a helicopter like Van Damme in Bloodsport when the guy they're having to fly the helicopter blind.
We hit a cloud.
How'd they see where it came from if they were blinded?
I don't know, Rafe. I'm just reading what the report was.
You're right. I'm just a shill for Big Laser. I'm sorry.
Do you know Josh? Are you related to Josh?
No, but I feel like maybe I do know this guy. I feel like I know what he's about. And I think Josh was just trying to have a little fun, and he messed up.
Yeah, and he's going to go to jail for 21 months.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot.
I get it, but man, he was cool about it. It was me.
Eventually,
like he should get a reduced sentence for being chill.
Yeah. Maybe that is reduced.
What happens
Should
if
be a light sentence.
There's a warehouse rave downtown, like it's 09 again, and one of those lasers accidentally
Sandstorm's
hits
playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not talking about accidental. We're talking about purposeful.
I know, but sometimes those lasers that shoot up from those warehouse raves, sometimes they do have a
I don't believe
purpose.
that's been a problem.
Honestly, if a helicopter landed at a rave, that'd be the
overhead.
sickest rave of all time.
It really would.
Okay, Steven says a laser hitting a helicopter windshield retracts very wide and can indeed blind the entire cockpit.
Okay.
Oh,
thank you.
Oh, okay.
Steven.
Refraction.
Prove it.
Steven the pilot, or is this Steven the Google man?
I don't know. If you needed a reason to cancel your takeout plans and cook dinner tonight, this story out of Florida is... Listen, we put a lot of trust in DoorDash drivers, don't we?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we just go boop, boop, boop on the phone, and next thing you know, chicken fingers
The best.
are at the door.
Yeah, there's layers of trust, too, to that, because you're ordering drive-through. There's already a layer of trust with the guys working in the kitchen that they're not
messing with your food.
Yeah, that they're clean, that they're not digging in their butts and then making your burger. You know, I've worked in restaurants. I've seen who comes and goes. Mostly good people, but there are a few bad apples.
Bad apples, yes.
And so you already got that layer of trust. Now you've added a second layer of people digging in their butts and touching your food, which is the Grubhub people.
Yeah, just because you're sitting on your couch, you're lazy, you don't want to get up. I get it.
That sounds like
DoorDash things.
Just the phrase Grubhub kind of sounds like someone digging in their butt.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you have a bunch of layers of trust there.
Yeah.
A DoorDash driver in Orange Park, Florida was caught on a Ring security camera doing pretty much the one thing you pray never happens to your food. So while trying to shimmy the order out of his insulated bag, a container of boneless wings takes a tumble. So instead of owning up to the mistake, the video shows the driver picking a wing up off the concrete driveway, shoving it back into the box,
Yeah.
and then putting the lid back on. And to hide the evidence, he even tried to kick the spilled sauce off the pavement with a shoe. And as if serving floor chicken wasn't bad enough, the footage captures the driver casually walking away while licking the wing sauce off his own fingers.
Oh, nice. So is this something they don't advise their
Well, here's
drivers to do?
Here's why this story stood out to me. So the person whose food it was, a woman named Trina Brown, she was understandably horrified. Here she is talking about it.
She said, Mom, all he had to do was knock on the door and say, hey, it was really one boneless wing out of 12 that dropped on the ground. I dropped this, just wanted to let you know, if he can't deliver food with due care, then maybe there's something else out there for him to do. Secondly, on DoorDash's behalf, I'm not really sure what the training is, but maybe it's time to bring the drivers in or require them to have some type of training.
Does that even need to be said? Does that need to be in the training manual? If you drop food on the floor, don't put it back in the container? Does that have to be said?
5-second rule.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we promote that a lot.
If the room's on fire and there's a fire extinguisher in the corner, do we got to tell the people, grab the fire extinguisher and put the flame out?
Well,
Some people
Well, you got to
panic.
get your camera first and film it, and then you worry about the extinguisher.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, he probably panicked. He probably had a moment of lapse where he's like, okay, hold up. I don't want to get dinged for this, so I'm going to put it back in. 5-second rule. Everybody's cool with that. The licking of the fingers is the line.
That's
Over
the line?
Yeah.
That's putting a floor chicken back?
It's your own
the line
driveway.
of him licking his fingers? It's the line for you?
That, for me, it is, yes. I can deal with floor chicken that drops on my driveway for a 5-second experience. But that's me.
But
I'm
his
not
fingers
everybody.
are touching that when you put it back in the box.
And I guess he's been licking his fingers all
So-
day.
DoorDash admitted that the service was well below their standards.
Well, it says in their bylaw, 5-second rule applies.
They're investigating the incident and stated they've issued a warning to the driver.
got his ass.
Man,
No,
they're
they didn't
serious.
get him enough.
Serious, right?
They're serious about
Serious
quality.
about this.
They actually traced it back to his house, and he just got 2 years for finger licking, for violating the 5-second rule.
No.
Whether it's the air or the ground, they get to the bottom of these types of things.
Yes.
DoorDash said they didn't fire him. They issued him a warning.
Yeah.
What?
That's a great company. I want to work for 'em.
Well,
What? No
maybe
standards.
they have like a 3 strikes and you're out experience happening here.
Huh.
Maybe our standards are too high. Trust me, there's people doing all sorts of gross stuff.
I
to
will.
our
I
food.
will say, back at the old company that owned us, Emmis, we had a guy steal a car and not get fired.
Tomato, tomato.
I love this story. There's so much more to that, too.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
There's a lot more to that story, but even just like on the
Disappeared in a company vehicle.
for days,
Went on a nice run.
did not get fired.
Yeah.
Which,
That's incredible.
Turned back up.
yeah,
We
well,
had another one steal tickets. He got fired, though.
Listen, I'm
Okay.
not relevant, but yes, DoorDash
Had a few
has
steal my
issued
heart.
this driver a warning. I'm glad justice has been served.
Yeah.
He got himself a talking to.
Yes, a stern talking to.
Wow.
All right, let's take a break. That's your news. Yeah, I do want to acknowledge King Scott for something said earlier. I guess we were talking about the guy shining the laser at the police helicopter, and he
Yes.
said it was a light sentence.
Thank you.
I missed it. Somebody pointed it out. So, bravo, Scott.
Thank you.
There you go, buddy.
Yay.
You got him. You did it.
My old back here.
That was very funny.
Thank you.
All right, let's do sports. All right, Lern Sports are sponsored by.
Sponsored by Chuck's Hot Chicken. Chuck's Hot Chicken with 5 area locations. Chuck's is the locally owned hot chicken spot, voted best fried chicken sandwich in Missouri.
I'm a fan, by the way. I was at the Chuck's Hot Chicken in O'Fallon. Delicious.
Great.
Highly recommend. All right, first things first. For hockey fans, the Blues are on the road tonight facing the Boston Bruins. If you're looking to tune in, make sure you Make sure you're ready early. Puck drops at 6 o'clock St. Louis time. So even though the regular season just wrapped up with the Mizzou Tigers finishing 8-4, the real season, roster building, is already underway. The transfer portal window is officially opens for a quick 2-week sprint from January 2nd to January 16th, but players are already announcing their moves. So who's leaving? Freshman running back Brandon Haygood and redshirt freshman receiver James Madison II have announced their plans to transfer. What Mizzou needs, Coach Trinkwitz will be hunting for help at wide receiver, offensive line, linebacker, and cornerback to get the Tigers ready for 2026.
Wow.
So we all watched the Chiefs-Cowboys game on Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Unfortunately, the Chiefs lost 31-28.
Yes.
But that football game, that Thanksgiving football game, Chiefs-Cowboys, officially the most watched regular season game in NFL history.
Dang.
A staggering 57.2 million people watched that game.
Wow.
It was on CBS. The audience peaked at over 61 million during the fourth quarter. It crushed the previous record by 36%.
Jeez.
That is
Well,
insane.
Congrats.
The Cowboys are back in the spotlight tonight for Thursday night football against the Lions. Both teams are fighting for playoff positioning. So the Lions, 7-5, are currently 3-point favorites over the Cowboys, despite Dallas coming off that massive win against Kansas City.
2 in a row, too.
All right, so Rizz Show, Fast
Came
Lane
back and
Pick'em
beat
Challenge.
Philly the week before. They beat both Super Bowl teams back-to-back weeks.
The Lions are the favorites by 3 points. So who are we picking?
Oh, boy.
I'm going Lions because they're at home.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
My heart wants the Lions,
I'm
but
going Dallas.
Dallas is crushing right
Picking
now.
Dallas. Expect points. Experts are predicting a high-scoring affair. So who you taking?
I guess Cowboys.
Somebody make sure you text Moon in Australia.
I did.
He already got him in.
Oh, he's good to go?
Yeah, let me
Texted him
double check.
yesterday.
I'll double check.
I said, get your picks in. It's Sunday here.
But I looked. I looked, and it was. I'll just make sure it's still there.
Okay.
He got it.
I think I'm taking Cowboys.
Okay.
Finally, some big news from the NBA veteran point guard Chris Paul has been sent home by the Los Angeles Clippers. So what happened? In his 21st season, Chris Paul was not playing much in the Clippers, currently struggling with a 5-16 record, decided to part ways. He will not play for the team again. While he's past his prime, he could still help a contender. The Minnesota Timberwolves are desperate for a point guard to help Anthony Edwards. And a return to the Houston Rockets to mentor their young squad is also a possibility. So there you go. That's your sports. One final break. We'll come back and wrap her up. That is it for us. Appreciate y'all tuning in. If you missed anything, you got the clip of the day brought to you by Michael's Flooring. Also, the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. And today's podcast is titled
Paul Dano's Weak Sauce on National Cookie Day.
All right. Don't forget, the Point Holiday Food Drive kicks off tomorrow. Any Rocket convenience store location, please bring a canned or non-perishable food item down. Get that Holiday Weirdo sticker. I'll be at the Rocket in Wentzville tomorrow from 3 to 5. That's 40 Wentzville Parkway. Come on down, hang out, win some stuff. Throw some canned goods in that bin. And yes, you could do cash. So there's a QR code on each of the boxes, so you could donate through that way as well.
Do it.
Do it.
I was at Rocket yesterday
Do it.
and saw the Ben in Ellisville. There's locations everywhere.
Every Rocket convenience store location in the St. Louis metro area will have that Point Holiday Food Drive box. So, yeah, I'm going to throw it out.
Eagle Call!
There it is.
Yeah.
Now it's official. So that kicks off tomorrow. Rizz Show Live is a week from tomorrow. Get your tickets if you think you have what it takes to be our opening act. Go to 1057thepoint.com. We'll get you in for free. Scott, what else?
Next Wednesday, Thursday, 2 shows on Saturday and 1 on Sunday over at St. Louis Family Church. I'll be in a Christmas production. You can check it all out at slfc.org. And you can follow me at King Scott Rules.
All right, Lern.
Follow me at Lern versus Radio, and thank you so much.
Rafe.
Come out and see me and the beautiful, beautiful man and my mentor and my hero, Kerry Davis, at Hot Shots in Fenton tonight at 6:30 to 8:30.
All right. And don't forget to make your picks for the Rizz Show Fast Lane Pick'em Challenge.
Do it.
Do it. All right, we leave you with a selection from our Team Rizz Member of the Day, brought to you by Hot Shots from Alton. Brianne Edgington is our Team Rizz Member of the Day.
Yeah, Brianne.
And Brianne wants to hear this song. Here it is. Have a great rest of your day. We will see you tomorrow for the Big Friday Show. Bye.
Bye.